to The Executive's View, the sports podcast where the stakes are high and the debates are fierce. Please welcome your host, Aaron Sirius Simmons, alongside co-host Barry DeVille Jordan. Each week, we bring you into the boardroom where the elite minds of sports converge. From the gridiron strategies to the business behind the ball, we tackle the hard-hitting questions and give you an insider's perspective. So pull up a chair and join us at the table where champions are made and legends are born. This is The Executive's View. Let's get down to business.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Executive's View. This is the view from on top. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with the executives on a Tuesday night, and I do appreciate that. You guys know how I get down. If you see the show, share the show. We're all over the place. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify. We're doing big things in big places, and definitely want to take everybody along for the journey. I don't do this by myself, man. I got a couple brothers sitting here ready to talk about everything around the world of sports. Some guys will be in with us later. My man Villain is not here, but my man CK is. What's going on, CK? How we doing, sir?
I'm all right. I may have to switch midstream because I'm already seeing a lag with this crappy laptop. Until I dropped my favorite laptop, man.
Here's the thing.
One last thing.
What
up? Alex Cora, thank you for destroying your franchise. Good job.
We'll talk about that here. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We will talk about that in a minute. Larry's in the building. What's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
Oh man, it's going good, brother. Hey, look, all I'm gonna say is, man, I did not realize that we've been doing the show for over a year till Steve pointed it out. Like, dude, that is crazy, bro. That time went by so quick, man. We having too much fun, bro.
You know, time flies when you're having fun, man. I definitely enjoy doing this on a regular basis. Looking forward to bigger and better. With that being said, I'm sure Villain.
I'm literally looking over here at the ticket stub from the Wembley game that I told you I wasn't gonna make the first time.
That's funny.
That's funny. Crazy, bro.
And that was about a year ago, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Bro.
That's crazy. With that being said, we're gonna press on in, man. I wanted to sit here and talk a little bit about what's been going on around the world of Major League Baseball, man. Obviously, pitchers and catchers have reported. We got a lot of names making a lot of waves across the whole diamond, none of which, again, CK alluded to it before, Alex Cora. I don't even know where to go with that. I know we spoke about Bregman here last week. I'm not even sure if I want to lead with that right now. But, yo.
You mean I went on a tirade? You mean I went on a tirade about Bregman?
You went in, my guy. You went in. But I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to kind of paint with a broad brush, if you will, of spring training's in full swing. We got baseball coming around starting in 2 days on Tuesday. Larry, where's your head at, man? What's going on?
Oh man, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for it to start. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen. I'm so glad this whole Alex Bregman saga is over with. You know me, I'm probably over here the last person to deal with another holdout, you know, playing with the purse strings after what happened with Brandon Ayuk, with my Niners, and then now Bregman. You know, I'm glad. I'm like CK, bro. I'm glad to see this all falling apart. I'm glad to see that it's gonna be some turmoil over there, and you know it's gonna be funny. It's only one person who can play third. And there's two people that want to play third.
Yeah. Devers wants to play third, and Bregman wants to play third, and Devers said he ain't moving.
It's gonna be hilarious. You know, this is the time of the year, like I said, when you see you know, the guys that like I'm gonna go with CK say this is the time of the year where you're gonna see the guys who aren't gonna be ready for the beginning of the season. But this is the guys that now you saw, like your Sotos and your Bregmans, all of them off the board. Now these key pieces that been sitting out there waiting, you can see a lot of these guys get signed because people gonna know, like, hey, this pitcher not gonna be ready for the beginning of the season. we need another pitcher. Let's get such in house. Hey, we need a third baseman because this person's not going to be in house. You know, you already starting to see these outfielders. You know, hey, look, y'all know them Yankees. They need an outfielder right now because you know Stanton not going to be ready for the season.
We don't understand. Stanton's not he's a DH. He's a DH.
Yeah, but he rotates sometimes.
No, he
doesn't. But you need a bat.
He stands a DH. We'll be all right. Okay.
But you're gonna need a bat though. You need a bat because he's not gonna be ready.
They got enough bats.
We got no bats. Hold on a second. Before we keep going, the rest of the fellas have popped in. I got Villain in the building. I got Coach in the building.
We gonna put Villain on the hold for a second. CK, you remember that combo, right? When you just said we got enough bats.
We got enough bats. We don't have enough gloves. We don't have enough gloves.
Hey, bats is what they will go for. And the Yankees will be like, you know what? Stanton's gonna be hurt. Let's get another bat.
I mean, again, we said here's the thing. We've said this from the rep. You know what I'm saying? Juan Carlos Stanton, I mean, he is a bat. Don't get it twisted. But we need that brother to be ready to rock and roll come September, October. We ain't gonna waste the bullets in the chamber on that guy. April, May.
But the Yankees have 47 bats and no arms. And one glove.
I mean, that's typically how we roll. That's typically how we roll, man. Yo, before we press on, what's going on, my guy? How we doing?
What's up? Can you hear me?
I got you.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? Listen, about Stanton, it's not time. His time is October. Chandler will tell you, we don't care what he does from May to September. When October rolls around, when he's ready, we good.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, baby? I miss you.
What's up, man? How you doing? How'd it go? How'd it go? Did he win?
Yeah, they won. He pouting upstairs though.
How you winning? The man be pouting. Make that make sense.
Because he didn't get enough shots. It's about his stats and everything.
Oh yeah. He wanted them. Yeah, I like him. I like it.
Like, I don't feel like I'm part of the team. Like, dude,
I like it,
man. Like, seriously, man, you're not him. Just play your role.
Xavier is him. Throw some respect on your son's name. Before we keep going, Coach, what's going on, my guy? How we doing, sir?
Doing all right. I complain. Yeah.
Cool. Talking Major League Baseball. I wanted to leave the show with that today. There's a lot going around the Diamond. Obviously, the whole Brethren and Denver situation out in Boston is something that you guys are chuckling about. You popped in when we were talking about Juan Carlos not being ready, man. Villain, talk to me, man. Where's your head at, bro?
I mean, I saw that video today. I think I sent it to you guys, but I saw it. I laughed. Like, Devers, I'm a third baseman. And it's funny because I killed Gleyber Torres when, he said I'm a second baseman when Chaz Chisholm came over, right? But, like, Devers is one of him. Like, he's one of them dudes. So, like, he ain't moving off his spot. And I think, Chandler, you said, like, going to Boston was a bad idea. And
we all said it.
Yeah, he took $50 million less over 4 years to go to Boston to not have a position. I don't know what he was thinking, but that's what happens when you got the wrong representation. Your agent didn't get you the right kind of deal. And like, at the end of the day, like, figure it out. I'm here for it because you know me, I'm not a Red Sox fan. I hate the Red Sox. I'm glad there's turmoil. I'm glad that there's strife. I hope it all works out poorly for them. I hope Bregman is the next pitcher. He's the fifth arm out of the bullpen. I don't care what he does. Like, mess it up. I'm here for it. Holla at your boy.
Yeah. They lied.
Coach, talk to me, my man. I mean, hold. I mean, how do you lie to Bregman though? Like
they told him.
We sat here. We sat here, and I think it was last week. We sat here and was like, "Yo, going to Boston is dumb. They already have a third baseman. So if we sitting here on our podcast a week before, I'm not sure how in the world the Red Sox could have lied to Bregman and told him that he could play third. I'm not sure how that happened.
Because they told him they talked to Devers.
Yeah,
I guarantee you they told him they talked to Devers, and that Devers was cool with moving, and they didn't talk to Devers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't talk to Devers. Because, see, Alex Cora said something real slick, and I don't know if anybody caught it. Remember in the offseason when Devers was talking about the organization got to do better. They got to make moves. They got to go get players. Alex Cora threw that line back in his face and said,
right,
and I quote, well, he told us to go out and make moves. He told us to go get better players. Well, this is us getting better players.
Go ahead. You know what it is? Like, why would you sign the deal to go to Boston knowing that an all-star, one of the best at that position, is already there? It's not like because Alex
they told
Rodriguez
him that Devers was good with it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But why would
they lied to him? Just like they lied to Devers.
But like, the thing is like Bregman had no better offers. Like why would you go there?
Offers.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, a ton of offers though.
That's a whole other conversation.
Right.
So it's not like Devers. It's not like Bregman didn't have offers. He could have took whatever he needed to take and went back to Houston. He could have
exactly.
I read it last week. There were like three other teams. There were like three other teams that were interested in Bregman. Why in the world would the Boston Red Sox make this particular move, bring in somebody who can't play any other position, and then make this whole situation cantankerous, if you will? Coach, talk to me, man. You've been real quiet, man. Where's your head at?
Well, no, I mean, I guess I sound bad on the. Like,
you sound better now.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello. Fuck. Anyway, like,
what?
So,
what?
So anyway, so here's the thing. Like Bregman, again, we talked about this last week, like with like Boris and like Boris trying to be the puppet master that he was in the past and that he's not anymore. And you just went to who offered you more money and not fit. It's like the Red Sox already have a third baseman. So I mean, it's like, but you go to a place and it's like, look, if they didn't already have a third baseman, it would be fine because it's like he is going to love that monster. He's going to hit a whole lot of balls over that monster, just because like he's used to the Crawford boxes. So it's a very similar situation. So he hit a lot of balls over the Crawford boxes. I feel like this was a thing where, to Chandler's point, I feel like the Red Sox said, "Hey, that Bregman guy that used to kill us with the Astros, we're gonna bring him aboard."
If you can't beat him, join him, right?
We're gonna bring him aboard. Remember him, the guy that does all that stuff to us in the playoffs. We're gonna bring that guy here, and then it's just like, okay, it's like, hey, Rafi, he's gonna play third. Is that cool? Right? That's cool, right? Like, and then it's just
wink,
like,
wink.
yeah, it's like that's cool, right? Just and then Bregman comes in there, and like, have you seen any like footage? He's taking balls at third base, stuff like that. It's just like, bro, like, and then I mean, to pull back the curtain a little bit here, I posted it in our group. Costas is like, he could have been like, hey man, that don't got nothing to do with me, man. I play first, but if they don't put Bregman at third, guess where they might put Bregman?
At first
base. At first base.
Yeah.
But don't they already have a first base, huh?
Yes, like, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas is trying to save his job. He's like, oh no, man, Rafi at third, and and then Bregman can play second, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we have so it's just a big mess that the Red Sox have made themselves. It's like, I am loving every second of this so far because it's like you didn't have to do this. But you did it, and then now here it is. It hasn't been even a week yet, and you got all this drama and all. And again, to double click on something that Chandler said last week, Bregman is going to be playing for another team by the end of the season.
Yes.
He is not going to be playing for the Red Sox by the end of this season. So it's like whatever scuttlebutt is going on in Beantown right now won't last long because he'll be gone by July.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
funny you mentioned that. I mean, he's definitely making it difficult to work with. Talk to me, Larry. Where's your head at, bro?
I was gonna say y'all really want to laugh. They got Bregman listed as second base on their depth chart.
Stop
Like
Of course.
playing with
Yeah.
me, Smokey.
Yeah.
this,
Yes.
this is gonna
Hold
be
on a second. Hold on a
hilarious.
second.
Hilarious.
Where do
It's
you
gonna
see
yeah.
that, LG? Where'd you see that?
on
MLB.com.
you go ESPN depth chart,
Oh,
dude. Hey,
ESPN.
dude.
Hold on a second.
If they go
I'm
to
here for the
Bregman and
smoke
say
now.
Bregman play second, bro, that is gonna be hilarious, bro. I don't see it working. I don't see him.
Can he
One,
play second, Larry?
I don't think he
Absolutely
can
not.
play it. I don't think he can play it,
He
dude.
does not have
The range. He don't
the
have the
Not
range.
That's
range
anymore.
crazy.
Not anymore.
to play second
That's
base.
No.
crazy.
He maybe at one point in time because here's something that Larry noticed, and then I'll let Larry jump back in. Whenever the Astros would shift back when you could shift, and like Bregman would be on that other side of second base. I mean, it would be it was a goddamn tire fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like so.
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
mm,
bro. I mean, and you know,
Bro.
it's hilarious to me because, like I said, Steve, look, they were making a spot for you. You didn't even have to change it. You didn't have to fill out that change the address form. You didn't have to forward your mail. You could have stayed where you was at. But no, now you done went into this. You know what the perfect word for it? This clusterfuck. You done went into this
Yeah.
mhm.
clusterfuck, and now what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Cash
Scott
check.
Boris. Dude,
Mhm.
if I was Bregman, I would have fired Scott Boris today. I literally would have. That's just me.
What, dude? He's just gonna cash
Why?
his check.
I'm
You know what I
saying you
mean?
got
Like,
me a check, but look at what you got me
It's not
into.
Boris's fault. It's not Scott Boris's fault, bro.
I
Bregman
think
chose to go.
Boris,
Nope.
Bregman chose to go there.
but I think
but
some of it
like
was
he did. He tried to hold him out to get more money somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
yep,
Well, I mean,
So
no. See,
mission accomplished. You know.
hold on a second. Hold on a
yeah.
second. We can't blame the agent when he works for the player.
For doing his job. Yep.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if Alex Bregman had common sense, now again, based off what we're seeing, you know, he really doesn't. But if Alex Bregman had common sense, to your point, Larry, he would have stayed his happy tail in Houston and did what he needed to do. He thought that he was bigger than what he needed to be. He felt that whatever lie, according to Chandler said, whatever lie he believed, that he would go bull guard somebody out of
Hmm.
position in Boston.
Man, look, he
Exactly.
he wanted to go get Red's chain that his grandma gave him when he really should have just listened to he said, stall him out, Debo, stall him out. That's really what he should have did. Like, bro,
Listen.
like real talk, man. He dude, Steve will agree with me, bro. The money that he took to go to Boston, bro, that is, I get it, is millions involved. People talk about it, but that is not that much money from what he was offered to stay in Houston, bro. It's not that much
It's
money.
about $6 million more. $6 million extra a year is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Minus the state
That's the
tax,
truth.
bro. Maybe
Okay.
like
It's
two,
still, but
but
see,
maybe
this
like
ain't
two,
about
bro.
Bregman. This isn't about Bregman. The Red Sox did this. Bregman didn't do this. Now he took the money, yes, which was
Yeah.
stupid on his part because now there's controversy. Now you're gonna wind up in a position that you haven't played since college,
My
and
man
your
gonna
range
fly.
is now limited.
He's gonna be
Okay,
in Miami playing with the Marlins by
this is
July.
all on Boston. This is
But you
all
know
on
why they
Boston.
did it, huh? You know why they did it?
They
Because
did
who
it
they
to
looking
put
up at?
Devers in his place. No,
Exactly. I was just about to say that. It's like this is purely Yankees we got Bregman.
Mhm.
What you gonna do about
no.
that? Is this
This was
is
done. This was done to put Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers never speaks out. Okay, you want to tell me the last time you heard how many of y'all knew his voice was that high? Okay,
But
high
nah, but
pitched.
he uses he
No, but
doesn't
hold on,
speak
hold on.
English fluently like that either, right?
No, I'm not talking. I'm not
mm-mm.
talking about the language barrier. I'm saying people didn't even know what his voice sounded like. The man speaks
Yeah.
so little. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
Spanish, English, regardless. Okay, he don't even do interviews. He
But
doesn't
why?
go to the fan fest, bro. He don't go to the fan fest. right? He's not like that. The fact that he said before the interviewer finished the question in English, no, right? He said no.
He
The
learned
Red
that
Sox
word.
brought in Bregman because Devers in the offseason popped off, rightfully so, as the leader of that team and said, y'all ain't giving us no players. We can't win with this nonsense. So they
So I'm
brought
gonna
in
bring
somebody to take his spot to
to
make
take
him
his
look
spot.
selfish to the fans.
But like, I hear you, and I can see that, but I don't think they did it as an fu to
Yes, they
Devers
did.
more than like
Yes, they did.
nah. To me, they're more desperate to catch the Yankees and the Orioles.
Bro,
That's to
bro.
me.
But
If they weren't being petty, Cora would have never brought up what Rafael Devers said. He wouldn't have brought that up. They're being petty.
No, you're not. No,
Okay?
that's what I'm saying. You're not wrong. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I also feel like, all right, well, you want us to get players. There's a big fish out here, and we got to catch up to the Yankees because the Yankees lost one of the best players in free agency, and a week later, they probably made their team better than when they lost them. And then Baltimore ain't going nowhere. Baltimore's just getting better. Like, you know what I mean? They
They
reload.
really compete with Baltimore. They can beat with
I
Baltimore
mean,
more than the
and
Yankees.
let's not forget that Cora is a Bregman guy. Bregman's a Cora guy. These guys know each other. They've
Exactly.
known each other for a long time.
Yep.
So I thought that I wasn't surprised that he went to the Red Sox because of like the connection to Cora, but it's just a bad fit.
It
Nah,
is. He should have went to the Tigers early in the offseason when
you
that
should have
spot
stayed
was
as
still
happy
open.
talent.
When he signed
You
Torres,
should have stayed in
listen,
No,
Houston.
bro,
no, no.
no, he
He's
was
fine.
never
He's
going to
fine.
stay in
He's fine with it.
Houston.
He
It
didn't
was
want to go back.
obvious to
No,
me,
he
and I'm
wasn't gonna
not an
stay in
Astros
Houston.
fan. It was obvious he wanted out of Houston for whatever reason, right?
Right.
He wanted out. The perfect spot for him was the Tigers. Now, Colt Keith could still be at second base where he's supposed to be, right? Bregman will be at third. You still have Spencer Torkelson at first. Instead, the Tigers infield's all screwed up because they went and got that bum Gleyber Torres. Yeah, he's a bum. I said it. Okay. Man, they never met a ground ball he couldn't kick. All right. Now you done moved. You done sent Torkelson down to the minors. You move Colt Keith. Your whole infield's in flux. These teams are always trying to prove how smart they are, and they're stupid. They're stupid. There's no way in the hell, because now you talked about Tristan Casas. He's going to be the odd man out here. This kid is just turning into a really good player. I like Tristan Casas. The kid has a whole lot
I
of
do
He's
too.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Kid
nice.
is
He's
good.
nice. He's nice.
And now you're going to retard his development because he's going to wind up in the minors. Okay? You got Cedar Rafaela, who you're playing out of position in center field when he's actually a damn infielder. Bro, I'm here for.
Wait,
I'm
can
here
we
for
all
the
agree?
Red Sox
Like,
nonsense.
can we all agree? Like, I don't care. I don't care. Let it burn. Stupid Red Sox. Let it burn. Let it burn. Straight up.
I was just gonna say that,
Like, I got nothing but hate for Boston Red Sox. I have friends that are Red Sox fans. They're
I'm
my
speaking from
closest
purely
friends.
a baseball perspective, not as a fan. But let me lay one last
But
thing
you
on
know
y'all.
what?
The Miami Marlins
Bregman will be a
payroll
DH. He'll be a
is
DH.
$70 million. I don't want to hear Rob Manfred say nothing else about the damn Los Angeles Dodgers, and you letting the damn Miami Marlins go into the season with a $70 million payroll. There are college football teams with bigger payrolls than that.
Ohio State got a
Yeah,
bigger payroll than that.
Ohio State's payroll is 20.
hey,
So it's like, yeah.
I was gonna say, man, I about this whole Red Sox deal, man. I surely hope that we don't run into another JV situation where the shit is going south in Bronx, and now they're like, oh, we need to trade for him back in Houston. No, let that motherfucker rot. Let him
No,
rot.
no, yeah. I could,
It wouldn't shock me, though. I ain't gonna hold you. It wouldn't shock me.
I could definitely see that happening, but like, I don't know. It's a situation where Bregman clearly didn't want to be in Houston anymore,
Right.
and and then it's just like he acted so shocked and so hurt that the front office moved on. It's like, hey, Alex, okay, here's the deal. We think this is a fair deal, and like Larry likes to always bring up, it's like you get to keep more of your money because like Texas no state income tax. So it's like this deal that we give you here would be just about equal to a deal you get anywhere else.
Yep.
He didn't want it. He didn't want to take it. He was ready to move on. So it's like, you know what? Best of luck to you in Beantown, Alex. Have a good one.
But but to that point too, it's a glorified 1 year deal.
Yes,
So
and he got
Boston only
knocked
has
out.
to put up with it for 1 year.
When
He
they
has
when
opt
they
out.
gave him,
He's got to opt out after this year and then opt
Mhm.
out after next year.
he better hit 67 home runs and bat
He ain't gonna do that.
398 because yeah,
Put up
I mean,
video
yeah,
game numbers.
he gonna hit some cheap ones over the monster, of course. You know what I'm saying? So that comes without saying. But it's like again, like I said, that's my prediction right now. He will not end the season as a Boston Red Sox.
I don't think
yeah.
he will.
Well,
Well, you
another.
know what?
I think he will, and I think he'll opt out and try to go again into the market, and then we'll be at this time next year, Lord willing. Well, hopefully not serious. I don't want to talk to serious no more.
I ain't
But
trying to talk
like
to you
Lord
either.
willing,
He'll be signing a minor league. He'll be signing a minor league deal somewhere. Hey, you know what? Hey, hey, look. While we talking about that, I'm gonna go to Chandler, Steve, everybody. Did y'all see about Guerrero?
I was about to mention
Which
that.
one?
He,
I was
Vlad?
about to mention
hey,
that.
that's
they
some
couldn't
bad
come to
business.
terms, and
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
Vlad's getting traded. They have to
yeah,
trade him
Yeah.
because he's not going to resign with them at this point. They got to trade
he's
him.
not.
They
He's
should
not.
have traded him. We said
they
it.
should have traded him last
We
season.
said it
last
last
year.
year. They should have traded him at the deadline. You were
When-
screaming about it, and they didn't do it. Why?
No,
Because you
I
When
know.
would
they
Get to
paid
this
these guys
point.
this offseason, they paid free agents and wouldn't pay him. You
Mhm.
don't
This is
do
the
that to
thing.
your
You
star
paid
player.
all these dudes, and then your best player you didn't take care of. And even if you weren't you didn't want him back, you weren't gonna take care of Vlad Guerrero. Why didn't you trade him to get assets? What are you doing?
Because
Because now
they
you're
trying
not
to
going to
Let
sell
him
let him walk.
tickets.
and get
They're
a
trying to sell
conditional
ticket.
first
They're
rounder or a
trying to sell
conditional
tickets. It's one of those things where like look, we all know this. It's like the Blue Jays are like low key one of the worst ran teams in
They
baseball.
Yeah, they
really
are.
are. They really are.
It's just they continue to do these things and spit in
Yep.
the face of their fans. And I've been up there before. Like
Those fans are loyal.
The Blue Jays fans, God bless them. I don't know why they're so loyal, but they are loyal to their team to a
Yes.
fault.
Yep.
it's one of the
And
only
and
things they
and
got.
but yeah, I mean it's the
Maple
first
Leafs.
team, faithfully. I mean it's like the Argonauts and then like the Blue
Maple
Jays
Leafs.
and then
Bro.
the Maple Leaf.
I mean,
I
the
mean, you
Maple
got the
Leafs
Raptors
run
up
the
there
town.
too.
Maple Leafs run
So
the
Yeah,
town, but still, for
Yeah,
baseball,
yeah.
it's a big deal.
yeah,
right.
yeah. So it's just like so they
Yeah.
continue to spit in the face of these fans, and it's like yeah, they keep Vlad on because so they can sell tickets, so they can sell jerseys, so they can get one last little cash grab or whatever like that. And then yeah, they'll probably trade him to the deadline, hopefully to a team in the AL West that plays in Texas, a little bit southeast Texas,
No, he
but
really he,
maybe
he can't go there. He can't go there.
but like I don't know.
You know
We'll,
what's
we'll
funny
see.
though, Steve?
Mhm.
Y'all
But
could
they
get him because you won't have to offer the package that you would have had to offer last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Last year,
saying.
Exactly.
you would
Bingo,
have
Financially
had to give
bingo,
up.
Exactly.
bingo.
Last year, you would
Yep.
have had to give up 3 A prospects,
Yep.
2
That we
B
don't have.
prospects, and a major league 6 players. Easy, 6 players. Now you can
Yeah.
get them for 3. Now you can get them for 3.
For half the
Mhm.
price. And then if they let him walk, what do you get if you let him walk in the
Bro.
off season?
Yo,
You get like one
get
pick,
nothing.
right? You get
If
no,
that.
you get a one,
No,
you get a
then they go
conditional
sign
pick,
Bregman. Then they'll go
Yeah,
sign
you
Bregman in the
yeah.
offseason. They'll go
but
sign
you get a
Bregman
Yeah.
conditional pick, and
at
that's
half
it.
the price.
So like right now, what would you give at the deadline for Guerrero? If you were Houston, what would you offer? Like a one A player, one B player, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Steve ain't gonna like this, but I said this last year. Jeremy Pena would be a part of that package.
No, I'm
Jeremy
good on
Pena would be
that.
part of that
Yeah,
Nah,
package.
nah.
no, I'm good on that. I'm good on
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, like,
So
to get Vlad Guerrero, you don't have to.
No, I'm
give
not saying
your
it to be
whole
funny.
farm.
I'm not saying it to be funny, but I'm saying you got to give them at least one player of value. And the only player of value I can see that your team can afford to move, right,
Lance
is
McCullers.
Pena, because y'all got
Lance
another
McCullers.
shortstop in your pipeline who's gonna
Lance McCullers.
who can pick
Look,
No,
look,
not,
Lance
look.
not,
McCullers.
But
no,
but
not
see,
Lance.
but see. Here's the thing, though.
That.
Dana Brown is such a fucking numbskull. I could
Uh-huh.
see him. I could see him be like, you know what? Let's give him Hunter Brown and Pedro Leon and something else because
No, you can't do
I could
that.
see him doing. You
You
know what I'm
can't do
saying? And
that.
it's like and he would do something like that because he's a anyway. Mhm.
I can
But see,
see
that's why I
Pedro
said if
Leon
you
because I'm
start
not
with
impressed
Pena,
with him.
you can give him Pena in a C prospect and get the deal done.
Nah, I would move that. I would move they own. I would move him because
Really?
I'm not impressed with him. I'm not.
Leon and Hunter Brown are probably the two likely people to move because again, it's like Lance is coming back. But like you talk about like not giving people money. It's like they act like Framber, like he got a
Yeah.
deal and he wants another deal. So he's exceeded his deal and he's kind of like But I don't know. I could see them dealing like literally like because the Blue Jays need pitching. I mean,
They
Max
do.
Scherzer isn't
They
gonna get it
do.
done.
They
They
do.
ain't gonna get it done. So it's like
I
I could
wouldn't give him
see.
Hunter Brown though. I wouldn't give him Hunter Brown.
I wouldn't either, Chandler. Dana
I give him
Brown
JP.
will. Dana
I would give
Brown
him
will. I
JP.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I would give
You
him
see, you
JP.
see, the team that really needs to make a deal for Vlad Guerrero is
It's
Seattle.
the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh,
No,
geez,
Pittsburgh
I
ain't gonna
don't.
do
I
nothing.
wouldn't. I wouldn't wish that on Vlad. Like,
No,
no.
I'm saying
No.
we said the team that needs to, not the team that should.
No, but I think the team that needs Guerrero is Seattle because they did nothing in the
Bro.
offseason to protect Julio and,
No,
and
don't
get
wish
that offense.
that
That
Midland
offense
franchise
from
on him.
2 years ago is not the offense it was like. That offense last year was terrible. You put
That's
Vlad in
Jerry
that
DePoto's
offense.
still a GM. As long as DePoto's the GM, they're going to be in purgatory. Don't wish that on Vlad.
I feel you, and that's the problem because they did not address the offense at all this offseason. Why weren't they in the Bregman sweepstakes? Is beyond me.
Bro.
Like they need Guerrero in the bad way, and they were probably the team that would overpay at this point to bring him in because
They would
did
overpay. They have the prospects. They have everything in place to make the deal, yet they didn't.
Yeah, they could go get Anthony Rizzo and have a good solid first baseman, good defense, a good guy in the clubhouse, a guy who's won. But Seattle, Toronto, Miami, Pittsburgh, all of those front offices, the ownership needs to be changed, and everybody in the front office, including the damn janitor, needs to be fired. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, the thing in Seattle is like again, like I call it autopilot. You have these franchises like Miami, like Seattle, that just they got it on autopilot, and it doesn't matter because it's like just
The
like with
fans
the
don't care.
Pirates, yeah, just like with the like Safeco or T-Mobile, whatever. When I went out there, it was Safeco. It's
Right.
T-Mobile now. It is a beautiful park in a beautiful
Yes,
city,
it
and
is.
it is an attraction. Like
Yes.
that stadium probably has the best concourse concessions. Like I've been into a stadium. It is an underrated, beautiful stadium because not a lot of people get way up to Seattle. You know what I'm
nice
saying?
area too. Nice
Yeah,
part
exactly.
of the
Nice
city.
part of Seattle. And it's
You
like,
can
but
see it from the highway coming from the airport. You can see it. It's
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
it's right off the highway. It's
It's
like right
right
off the
there.
highway.
It's right there. Seahawk Stadium is like down, right next to it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's just like here in Pittsburgh, where PNC Park is the attraction.
It's so
People
beautiful.
come to PNC.
Right.
PNC is a damn baseball cathedral, and T-Mobile is one of them too. T-Mobile is a gorgeous place. It's a beautiful place to watch a baseball game, and it's a damn shame that they put such an ugly team out there in
Yeah.
that beautiful
Yeah.
stadium
Yep.
because they on autopilot.
Don't know about
Yeah.
Hey, I was just looking it up real quick because I wanted to find out just so we can know, dude. I see why Glad didn't sign no contract out there, dude. Like, remember we was talking about how other states tax athletes and how you gonna pay that tax, especially in California, dude. They were saying I was just looking up. I don't know, I didn't get a chance to fully research it, but they were saying that in Canada the tax on athletes is about 25%.
Yeah.
So
between that tax and the
That's
tax in the
not the
states,
Canada.
they pay
and
almost
you get taxed in the
45%
states.
of their money gets taxed. Almost
Yeah.
45% between Canadian
Dude.
tax and the tax hit.
So
Like
you
the job
offer it,
tax.
The
Yeah.
Canadian
yeah.
tax,
So if
the
you
money
offer
in Canada is
a
not the same.
contract
It's less.
in the if you offer them a contract in the 400 to 500 million, he ain't
It's
I
not
see
enough.
why he's turning it down. I see why he's turning it down. No,
Listen,
Yeah, but a
if
dollar
Soto
in
got
the
7,
US is like
Vlad
70
should get
cents
5.
in Canada.
If Soto's number started at 7, Vlad's number starts at 550. Period. In the story. His number starts at 550.
that's crazy.
You can't offer him $400 million.
But not in Canada money. Not playing in Toronto. You can't offer it to him.
No.
I mean, but Mike Trout got all that money in Southern California, and he's doing just fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets to go see the
yeah.
Eagles play every
And then
He's moving to center field
he
now.
gotta pay California tax. He gotta pay jock tax. He gotta pay Orange County tax. He like Mike Trout's getting like $8 million after all the taxes come out of his check. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he's in Orange County, right? Where he don't
That's
have
what
to
I said,
deal with
yeah.
no press, right? He get to go watch the Eagles all season long because his
I
team is
told you
out in September.
I told you that man is not gonna miss too much Eagles football. That's why he got to get out of there by
If he
October
was
1st.
smart,
Yeah.
If he was smart, he'd be like Otani and defer a lot of that money. So when he living back in Osaka and them chicks start rolling in, he like, look, I don't even live there no more. I don't even stay there no more.
And
Hey,
the only
look.
one
Nah,
missing as
man.
many games in California is Mike Trout is Anthony Rendon, whatever.
Look,
Rendon.
man. Look, man.
Oh
Man.
my
Rendon,
God.
man. Like
You
Rendon,
mean
he don't even like
Hurt
baseball,
Rendon?
dog. Yeah, he don't
See,
even like baseball really.
He
Like, and
hurt my
no, he
soul.
doesn't.
it hurt me to my soul because Tony's an H Town guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, Larry, like he's not even H Town adjacent. He's a H Town guy. He went to the same high school I went to, for God's sake. But it's just
But
like
that's
that man
karma.
do not like baseball. He do not like
No,
baseball. Not
he
anymore.
likes the
Dude,
checks. He like the
He got the
checks.
check though.
He don't
but
like
And
but
baseball.
the
He
this is
thing
like
is,
karma.
football.
they
Dude,
keep giving them to him.
this
But
is
see,
the
here's the thing.
karma.
Artie Moreno could have traded him 2 years ago. Artie Moreno said, you didn't pay Shohei. You let Shohei walk. You held on to Anthony Rendon, and now he's out for an entire other season. Oh, and here's the best part. That contract is not insured.
Dude, that's called karma, bro, because he was they actually recruited him to come when he was a free agent. They wanted him to come on home. Come on back to H Town. You know what he said? I don't like being there. I don't want to go back home. Karma, bro. Karma. You could
Karma,
have
what?
been.
He's still getting paid. He getting paid not to play. What's the karma?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's why he hurt. That's karma, bro. That's karma.
Bro,
That's why
he's
Hey,
glad
look,
to be. Listen, he waited
dude.
until the season started. Basically, pitcher catch report. That's the season starting, and then he said, "Oh, by the way, my hip hurts."
Dude, there was
Yeah.
literally
So,
a whole
nah, we good, man. My
petition.
hip hurt, man.
There was literally a whole petition here for the Astros to sign him and bring him on home.
Yeah,
He
but see,
said, "Damn
everybody,
it, I don't
everybody
want to."
doesn't need to play at home, Larry. That's the one thing. Every
I get
player
that.
doesn't need to
I get
play
it.
at home. Maybe he was smart enough to realize that him going back to Houston would not have been a good thing for him.
Right.
No, he probably would have been expected to play baseball, like you said. Steve said he don't like
right.
playing. He might have, hey, look, and hey, I'm not saying it's just an Astros fan, but Astros play baseball, bro. You
Well,
ain't no
that's another
half-assing.
thing. Yeah, they would let him get away with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ain't no half-assing over here. And yeah, you might get punched in the teeth by somebody on that team if you being lackadaisical and you bullshit.
or one of the fans in the parking lot.
That's
Right.
it.
Right.
That's it.
You're the elder statesman. Is that the worst MLB contract in baseball history? Is that
About
like
Trout,
Ever,
Mike Trout, or
ever.
no?
No. Rendon.
Bro.
Rendon's the worst contract ever because you can talk about Bobby Bonilla all you want. Bobby Bonilla tried. He gave his damnedest with the Mets, but it was hard for him to play at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he would play to the place, he was good. You can't name a contract in a player that's worse because he hasn't played. He literally has not played for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's almost 5
For
years.
5
Like
years,
I
he ain't
think.
played.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, Unc, you literally you just have to eat the contract and cut him because you're getting more production from him when you cut him than keeping him on the team, right?
Yes.
Like that's how
Yes.
bad he is.
Wait.
Because he's
I'm gonna
taking
just
up
say
a
this.
spot. That money's already wasted. Cut him, right?
Cut him.
And try to do something. Oh, it's uninsured, but try to do something with Major League Baseball to get some sort of relief. Okay, because Major League Baseball sometimes will give you relief with some of these terminal injuries, and you basically say, "Listen, whoever wants them can have them. We're good."
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say, man, I don't know what his contract is, but I'm gonna say him and Lance McCullers, they may be running neck and neck for worst contracts ever. They might
At
be.
least Lance
No,
McCullers wants to play.
Rendon is way worse. It's like I don't know the numbers either, but Rendon
Yeah.
they cut my man Tony a big check. But like this is the same franchise like we said. This is the same franchise who gave Albert Pujols with two bad knees and a bad back like a rest of his life deal. You know, because Artie
And he
Moreno
still
can't help
performed better
himself.
than
Yeah,
Rendon.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like I said, Albert Pujols with two bad knees and a bad back still played more games.
Hold up. I just pulled up his deal. Are you
Bro.
effing kidding me? 7 years,
No.
245. What the?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yeah, yeah. I
He
told you they
Yeah.
still
gave
got what?
Tony
He
a
still
check.
got 1 or 2 years left on the deal, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna share this with you guys. This is insanity. What I'm looking
That's
at
a
right now.
ridiculous contract.
He has 1 more year left. Well, he has this year and the next year. This year he's
Yes.
due 38.5, and next year he's due 38.5. Are you flipping kidding
And
me?
people complain about John Carl Stanton's contract, bro.
Yeah. I mean, his contract is like it's bad because it's a 10-year deal, Unc. I mean, he's got 4 years. I think it will. No, his was
No,
a
it was
13-year contract for
Oh, Rendon?
$325 million.
Rendon is 7.
You know, yeah, his like, but you're looking at his contract. Patrick Corbin had a bad contract. The Nationals are still paying Strasburg, and they're still paying what's
Now,
his face?
Strasburg was a bad contract only because he got hurt.
He got
Because he
hurt,
was
though.
hurt.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they're still
Yeah.
paying. He retired and they're still paying. It was $245 million, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're still playing Max Scherzer, but like Rendon, man, like
Bro.
$35 million a year. He's got, you know, he's barely played. Like he's played, I think he's played on average 58 games a season.
If he's played
Like, that
200
is
games,
trash,
I'll
bro.
eat my damn shoes. If he's played more than 200
Yeah.
games, I'll eat my shoes.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you remember,
it's bad.
because there's been some. I'm looking up some of the bad contracts, and it's bringing back bad memories. Like you remember Chris Bryant when he left the Cubs and signed with the Rockies.
Oh yeah,
That was a
that's the
bad
worst.
deal.
I think that's the worst one. Like recently here is like
Yeah.
the Chris Bryant deal was bad. Speaking of the Rockies, Mike Hampton, that was a real bad deal way back in the day.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
But they
I'm
didn't
looking
realize,
some
they
up.
didn't
I had
realize
to look some up.
that
Javier
breaking
Baez.
balls couldn't pitch to Colorado.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Nobody knew that.
that's true. He went to the worst place for his arm, but like,
But not for
you
the
know-
rest of his life, though.
Mhm.
Listen, he was all about the life after baseball.
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
crazy. I just looked it up, y'all. Rendon ain't even played 60 games.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't even hit 10 home
58
runs.
games a season.
He hasn't even hit 10 home runs in a season. And
That's
nowhere
why
near
Yeah.
300.
y'all mentioning, at least those guys tried to play. Like Chris Bryant, listen, it's been bad in Colorado, but he shows up every day to play. You understand what I'm saying? He shows up. Now he sucks.
Yeah,
he shows up. Anthony
Yeah, them
Rendon,
checks not bouncing. Yeah. Mhm.
Anthony Rendon waits till the season's about to start and say, oh, by the way, I need a surgery. You had all offseason to get surgery on your damn hip,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Look,
man,
yeah,
it's like
dude.
what Shaq used to do. Shaq, like, look, man, why would I have surgery in the off season? I'm gonna get this surgery on y'all time. You know, like Anthony Rendon was hang gliding, bike riding,
Yes.
playing with his kids, and then he get out to the Cactus League, like, you know what, man, this hip, man, is kind of bad, guys. I don't know what's going
He ain't
on.
played
You know,
more
like,
than, he ain't played more than 58 games since 2021. 2020, 52, 2021, 58,
Yeah,
46.
like seriously, he's like sure smokes a lot, and
But Artie Moreno deserves
but
that.
dude, he sure smokes a lot from half baked. I need a Bacchiani.
Listen, Artie Moreno
Yeah,
has
yeah.
run that organization into the ground. And it started when
You
he
can't-
ran
you-
Mike Sosa out of there.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
boy.
can't fire the owner. Unfortunately for Angels fans, you can't fire the owner. And Artie Moreno has long been just one of the worst owners in sports, not just baseball.
Yes.
And
Signed
they
that
tried
bad
to
signed
build
that bad TV deal. That TV deal is one of the worst TV deals in baseball. Like just like they don't make any money off of that stadium. Again, it's like what used to be a really nice stadium is just dumpster now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
they won a
crazy.
World Series. Zach, they won a World Series in the early 2000s, and since then
And then
it's
he
gotten
forced the
worse
manager
and
out.
worse.
That was 02.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
That
he
was
forced
Mike-
that was
Mike-
that was yeah.
He forced
Mike
Mike
Sosa, he was a damn good manager. They had a good team building up.
Yeah.
That was a young team that won that World Series. They should have won a couple
Mhm.
more, and it fell off
Yep.
quick. And then they got Mike
Yeah.
Trout, and they failed to build a team around him. They tried to do it, they never did, and they wasted money on so much talent. It's ridiculous. Albert Pujols, to your point, at least for the first 4 or 5 years, he was a decent player. But like you gave him on the back, in his 30s,
A 10-year contract
10
after
years.
30.
Yeah.
After
Yes.
30, like what?
Yeah.
Like sign me up because I'm 40.
Right,
But he
Sign
wouldn't
me up.
sign Shohei. But he wouldn't sign Shohei.
Facts.
That's the part.
Right.
That's the part that kills me is you had ample opportunities to offer basically Shohei Ohtani the sun, the moon, and the stars before he got to his last year. You had ample opportunities.
He
You
didn't want
chose
to be
not
here.
to.
He didn't
You
want to
did
be
what
here.
you
Trout wanted to win.
At least
Like
make
Trout,
the offer.
Trout got, yeah, they signed Trout before they even had to. He signed Trout way, but like Trout still had like 2 years arbitration left.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just but with Ohtani, it's like no
Nope.
thanks.
You ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
but I think Ohtani
Ohtani
wanted
didn't
to
want to be
win
there.
too.
They knew that.
If
He-
you watch his body
Ohtani had
language on some of them games, Otani looked like he like, damn, bro, I just damn near pitched a no hit and we lost.
But bro, after
Damn,
the
man, I
first
just
year
hit.
of Otani, I would have damn gave him an extension. After the first year I had him, that's when I would have signed him because he didn't realize how bad we were going to be yet. Okay.
But
Oh,
thank God he didn't
yeah.
because he didn't want to be there and he knew what was coming. Like it was a joke. It was
And
a
like you
joke.
could just
And Dodger Stadium is closer to the casino too. Than
yeah, you can see
Yeah.
every time Otani go
Why
outside,
you do
like
that?
Mike
Why you
Trout
do
hurt.
that?
You
Why
gonna be
you do
like,
that,
yeah,
Coach?
damn it.
That's not
Look,
right.
man, look, you've been we've been to LA, right? I mean, that's just a fact. It's like Dodger Stadium is
Yeah,
closer to
but
the casino.
he didn't do it. That was his
Bro, I
friend
don't want to
that
hear
stole his
you
money.
not
He
checking.
didn't gamble.
I don't want to hear you not checking your bank account, bro. I don't want to
Hey,
hear
look,
that you ain't checking your bank account.
that man
People
said he
with
couldn't
money,
read the
they
street
check their
signs
bank
and he
accounts
turned
every
into the
5 minutes, make sure
casino.
nobody's stealing from them. I ain't trying to hear you know some money's missing.
Man,
Come
you
on,
already know. You know that dude didn't steal his money. You know he was
No,
like,
he didn't steal that money. He took the
hey,
fall
hey,
for him.
hey,
That
Yeah.
man knew
hey.
that man knew like 4 English words.
He's
2
like,
of them were parlay and casino.
hey,
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
take my
look.
money. Don't take my money.
Hey,
Please
look.
Listen,
don't take my
Shohei
money.
comes from a culture where gambling is like breathing.
Yeah,
Okay,
Thank you, thank
do
you,
not
thank
tell
you. That's
me
people forget
he
that.
didn't know
People
what
don't
was
know
going on.
that.
I've been to Japan, bro. There's a pachinko parlor here. There's a casino there. There's a bar with some stuff in it there. Listen, bro, and I'm talking about that's one block. Okay.
Mhm.
Dude, he probably, hey, look, like I say, he probably sitting in there. He's like, man, how many years can you do for X amount of money?
He got 57 months. He got
He probably,
57 months, and my man's
hey,
his commissary is gonna be lovely. And he gonna be
yes,
able to
hey,
get that you.
How is he gonna pay? Look, and somebody like, well, how is he gonna pay back the $17 million? It's like,
Bruh.
yeah,
you know how you
Yeah,
gonna pay
Right.
$17 million, man.
he gonna pay it back.
Let's not be dense. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he got paid.
As soon as their release date is gonna be like, all is forgiven.
Yep.
My brother.
Oh, he gave me a check for 17 million. I don't know where it came from.
Oh no. Oh
Like, man,
no.
nah, it's gonna be like the people say, man, the IRS made a mistake. I had a $17 million check over here waiting on me. What happened?
Yeah. It
Japan
was under
government
my
told me I
pillow.
had
I
3
never
billion
knew.
yen. Hey, I had money sitting in this account in yen, and it's been sitting up for 53 months.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
it's
accruing
monopoly?
interest. Yeah,
A
just
bank
accruing
never ate your
interest.
paper
Yeah,
for $17
yeah,
million.
yeah.
yeah,
Who knew? I had forgot all about it.
yeah. There was
Uh,
exactly $17 million in this account. Who knew?
Yeah.
oh wow.
Hey,
Who
look.
would have
Who
thought
knew?
that?
Who knew?
Wanted to take a detour really quickly before we start talking first half basketball stuff. We got a rematch, gentlemen. We got the USA versus Canada in the
Yeah.
final. I know Chandler was talking about it, kind of got me hooked onto it, man. See, Cal, let you bat lead off here, my guy, man. What'd you think, man? USA versus
Man,
Canada, round 2.
listen. I don't listen. If you don't, even if you don't like hockey, which most people don't, I get that. You want to watch this game. There's going to be at least 2 fights in this game. Okay, one of them is going to be within the first 10 minutes of the game. There's going to be hitting and hitting and hitting and more hitting. Okay, y'all think? Man, listen. The best thing about hockey is the action. It never stops. It's constant. It's constant. It's constant. So you don't have to worry about what's going on. Somebody gonna hit something. Somebody in a red sweater is gonna lay out somebody in a blue sweater, and somebody in a blue sweater is gonna lay out somebody in a red sweater. Okay. These 2 teams hate each other, and when I say hate, it's not manufactured. It's not made up. They hate each other. The Kachuk brothers who fought the other night. In 1996, I want to say it was. I might be getting the year wrong. They had the World Cup of Hockey. Their
97.
father,
Yeah.
Keith.
Keith Kachuk, fought.
Yeah.
Everybody calls him Walt. It's a whole thing with that because there was a guy named Walt Kachuk, and he's not related to him at all. So they always call Keith's father. Anyway, their father fought at the opening drop of the puck. 20 some odd years later, 30 some odd years later now, his sons fight at the drop of the puck. This is going to be an amazing game. It's going to be a hard fought game. Unfortunately, I think Canada's going to win. I don't want them to, but I think they will. And Bill Guerin is a horse's ass, and that's all I'm going to say about him.
Oh well, anybody who knows what time it is with him. So it's like,
Yeah. Honestly, man, this is gonna be a crazy game, man. I don't get much into hockey, and so right around postseason time, check to see what my Pens is doing. And I live here in the metro, so obviously you said OV talk, at the barbershop and whatnot. But I gotta tip my cap to Unc, man. I flipped this thing on, in the middle of fight number 2, and I couldn't turn it off.
Dude, hey,
I
I was
couldn't
knee
turn it
deep
off,
in
man.
it.
It's crazy,
Hey,
man.
I was knee
It's
deep
wild.
in it, bro. I was like, bro, because I saw it. I saw it was on it. Unc mentioned it, and I was like, oh crap! Flipped it back, bro. And I watched most of the whole game, bro. Like I need to jump in front of y'all because I watch hockey throughout the season, but I only watch the big games during the season. Until like I'm like you, when playoffs come, that's when I get more into it
Yeah.
because we don't have a
yeah.
team here. So if I see like it's a big game on, then I'm gonna watch it, right? Timmy in my line, bro. People talk about football, and football has taken out a lot of the hits. Them dudes was hitting.
Oh, they was
Like
hitting.
people talk about the
Mhm.
fights. It was at least 3 or 4 dudes got laid the
Yes.
what out
And
on
yeah,
that
they were hitting.
crossfit. It was at least 2 or 3 plays that you would see somebody literally getting up off the ground because they just got laid out in the corner. They got laid out somewhere. Hey, them dudes hitting, bro. Like that's what I like to see. That's what makes the game. But the thing that I liked about that game, and we don't know how the next game's gonna go, it was a lot of hitting, but you could still see a lot of really good high level fundamental hockey, bro.
Yes.
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, bro, dude. And I don't know if y'all saw the game yesterday. I caught some of it, man.
I did. Yeah.
Sid, man, I think Sid gonna be ready. I think Sid
Yeah.
gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
ready to play this
My
game.
guy,
Yeah.
man.
That's
My guy.
gonna be a killer, bro. Hey, I'm ready for it. Hey, I'm ready to see what's gonna happen, man. Round 2, let's
Here's
go.
the thing. I'm Team
Yeah.
USA. I hope USA does well, but you know what I'm saying? As a Pens fan, again, coach no, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it's disgusting.
Sim-
People here will be rooting for Canada.
Yes.
Oh, for
People
sure.
Yeah,
here in Pittsburgh, people
yeah.
here in Pittsburgh will be rooting for Canada. Yes.
Hey,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you got so much going on politically, right? With 47 out
Harris
there
and all
trying
that
to,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, trying to ruin the world, and it just
Yeah.
makes this matchup even more crazy. But like
Hmm.
these
Yeah.
two, like you guys said, they don't like each other. The first 9-10 seconds, there was like 3
Yep.
fights. Like it
It
was
fights in
insanity.
10 seconds.
Hmm.
Wow.
It was insanity, right? And like I'm like you
It was a
guys, like,
3-on-3 hockey match for the first like 5 minutes of this
dude,
ball game. That was a box.
exactly. It was
puck
like
drop,
backyard hockey for a little bit. Like,
dude. It was
you know what I
like
mean?
puck drop, fist up.
No, like I'm not out of the big 4. Hockey's my 4th favorite sport, and I'm a Ranger fan. But like during the playoffs, when the Rangers in the playoffs, you can't talk to me. Like I'm in it. Like I'm intense, right? So like this is why hockey is gonna start winning over the NBA, because this whole setup is
Hmm.
really intense. It's really fun to watch, and it's
Yes.
putting eyeballs on a sport, because hockey has the frozen not the New Year's
The
game,
Winter
Yeah.
Classic.
The Winter Classic. Yeah.
the Winter Classic. That's pretty good. It's a novelty. It's in a stadium that you haven't thought of. It was at Notre Dame, was it Fenway or Yankee
Was that
Stadium?
Yankee Stadium before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, right? Where they have it. But this right here,
Yeah.
like now next year, everybody's gonna be like, yo, I gotta check this. Like I gotta watch
Mhm.
this stuff. And it's a good, nice, long week kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Saturday's game was so intense. Like I'm like, yo, I definitely want to watch this Thursday.
Yeah.
I want to see what's gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah.
And you're gonna get a good game. I think you're gonna get
That's
a
the
good
Mhm.
game. So
Mhm.
I'm here for it. And I applaud hockey, because it's just like I said, it's not one of the it's an important sport if you're a fan. In the US, it's the 4th most popular, maybe 5th. Soccer's getting up there.
And
So
NASCAR.
they have
And NASCAR still ahead of it.
in NASCAR, right?
Right,
It has
right.
a long way to go in the States,
Not a
but
sport.
stuff like this will put eyeballs on it, and I'm here
Yeah.
for
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Full disclosure, I was watching the Texas Kentucky game. Um yeah, but I was keeping an eye on the hockey on the small screen, but I was watching my beloved Longhorns beat Kentucky. And then because Canada was like, oh, nobody why I was like, yeah, I understand what was going on the other, but I was taking care of home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but
the fake
yeah,
SEC
yeah. The SEC, the best conference in basketball. But anyway, so
best conference money can buy.
best. Hey, we just saw Ohio State.
I'm
Anyway,
not doing
no,
it. I'm not doing
look,
it today.
I'm trying to give you my hockey takes. I'm trying to get my hockey takes off. So anyway, so here's the thing. So I love Olympic hockey, and Chandler will agree with me
Yep.
on this. Olympic hockey is the intensity. It's like because
Yes.
you're not just playing for a team, you're playing for like your country. And Olympic
Yeah.
hockey is so intense. I remember being ready to fight somebody. I never forget it. It was the winter Olympics when they were in Vancouver, and it was the
Oh
gold medal
yeah.
game. I was tense that whole day. I was like chomping at the bit. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to. I never forget. It was, and then of course we lost, and it was like, oh, it's like Canada
Yeah.
and all stuff, and it was gross to see. But to recapture that feeling is like as I
Yeah.
was watching that game Saturday, I could feel that intensity grow into me. I'd be like, man, I like this, man. Let's go. And this is something that, and I know we're gonna talk about this later, but it's like this is something that a certain basketball league just needs to
Hmm.
look at
Yes.
and say,
Mhm.
could is it possible if we could pit one country against maybe some other countries, maybe, and make it like more make our all-star facilities or festivities more fun. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things where hockey has done a lot bad in the past.
Yes.
Gary Bettman almost killed the sport of hockey.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is something that hockey has done 1000% right. And
Yep.
I can't wait for Thursday. I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna
this
be
was and the
great, man.
players pushed for this, by the way. The
Hmm.
players
Hmm.
spearheaded
Yeah.
this. They're the ones that
Huh.
want
You,
they've
you
been
don't
pushing
you
the
you you,
tournament for
you
10
don't
years.
say the players want to compete instead of like make it rain in the club and like hang out with Instagram models all week, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's funny
funny,
how
huh?
that
Funny
works.
how that works out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dude, and what tripped me out about it was that they didn't get gimmicky. So it's not like we're
Mhm.
not playing
No.
by regular rules. We're not because we all say that about the Pro Bowl. Remember when Sean Taylor laid out the punter, and ever
Hmm.
since Sean Taylor laid out the punter, it's like, oh no, we can't. They've watered it down to now. It's like we don't even do flag football. We
It's
do
literally
still,
flag football.
It's
yeah,
literally flag football.
but it's not even really flag football because they got all these different little rules and gimmicks
Yeah,
and stuff.
they don't even play real
Yeah,
flag football.
so now it's like they said, you know what? We're gonna play real hockey.
Hmm.
Our
Because
players are
you
gonna
can't fake
play.
hockey. That's the
No,
beautiful
you
thing
can't.
about hockey. You
Yeah.
cannot fake hockey.
But I'm just
Can't
saying
do
they
that.
didn't put a
Mhm,
bunch of
mhm.
stuff in play. They said we're gonna play real hockey, and the players said we're gonna play real hockey.
Yep.
They
But you
didn't
know
come.
why, Larry? You know why? And I'm sorry to cut you off. You know
No, go
why
ahead.
they did that? Because they understood the need to have real hockey. They
Yes.
understand the fact that they are not behind the eight ball, but they're behind football, they're behind baseball, and they're behind basketball. They understood the fact, like, you know what? If we put a show out and a product out that people are going to watch, they'll come,
Mhm.
And
and
that's
that's why they push for it.
That's why I
Yep.
was going with that because they put a real product out there. It was a real game, and if you guys looked at them stands, them games were sold out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Them games
Oh
was
yeah.
literally
Yes.
sold out. And that's why I was saying, Barry. I say, you know what? Hey, I ain't gonna say the other league, but you leave it out there for the Wolves. Hockey might be like, you know what? I think we might want to put this on Sunday at 8 o'clock. You know what? We don't care about
Funny how
there are
that
like
works.
there are like 5 million people that are missing that aren't watching that anymore. So I think we might want to put
Hmm.
that right there.
Mhm.
But you know what?
Yeah,
This
y'all.
is why.
Sirius is winning that 5
This is
million.
why
I
people
am. I
my
am.
age romanticize the 80s and 90s of that other league because guys gave you effort. The thing with hockey is Steve said that you got to give effort in hockey, or somebody's gonna they're gonna dump truck you. Okay, period in story.
Right.
You can't get on the ice and
didn't,
not give effort because those other dudes on that bench ain't gonna let it happen. If that
but they
other
didn't
team
make
don't
it
hit
all
you, they gonna
gimmicky
hit
where
you.
it's like just a shootout or something like that. They didn't get gimmicky where they said we're gonna actually play
No,
real hockey.
yeah,
We're not gonna
Well,
make
they
it
they they
where
they did that. They did that, and nobody cared. Still nobody
yeah,
cared. They did like the hardest slap shot and like the
yeah, like we're
quickest
not gonna
skater and stuff like that. I remember
Mhm.
seeing Pavel Datsuk like fly up and
Yeah.
down, and Pavel
Yeah.
Bure and all these guys flop. They did that for years, and nobody cared because it's
yeah.
like they. I think what the NHL did that the other league doesn't is like they said, you know what? It's like this is the game that you see all year. Let's not get to the All-Star break and then do something different and have
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Beast out there and then here's
that's what
Kevin
I
Hart
said.
and blah blah
Getting
blah
too
blah. It's
gimmicky.
like no, they're like, you know what? Here's the game that we play all year, and then let's turn it up a couple notches. Let's really put something together for this. And I mean, like I said, like
And
from
something
from a
for the
sport,
fans, coach.
some for the
Something
fans,
for the
yeah,
fans. Like the
and
fans,
and
to your point, the fans don't want to see 5 targets in a goal and you slap shot and trying to hit each target. They don't want to
no,
see that
no,
shit. Like,
no.
no,
give me what I want to watch. I want to
yeah.
watch a
Hmm.
game. That's what they want, and they gave the
And,
Hmm.
fans what they wanted. And this is
and
the proof
Hmm.
Russia
that way.
wasn't even here. If Russia was here, good God, there would have been some
Oh
brawls.
man.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
there would have been real bloodshed if Russia was a part of this. So I mean, it's like because look. In Sweden, God bless them, they have some of the cleanest jerseys in the world. Love
Yes.
the Sweden
Oh my God,
jerseys,
those
man.
Oh
girls, I
But you
love
know what
those
I'm
girls.
saying? But it's like Sweden, man. Them boys ready to go home. They were
man.
ready to go. They played hard last night. I will give them that. But
Yeah.
man, they like, man, look, this was fun, but like pick another country next time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like,
We didn't get off the plane and get beat up, man. Look.
yeah.
And the whole team was sick. They were missing half of their
Yeah, they were saying
players.
I
Yeah.
know that's what they were dog. They were just like, you know what? Because of course USA they were saving themselves for Thursday, of course.
Yeah.
So in Sweden they all sick. USA waiting for Thursday. That game last night was wild, but it was just like you can tell the Swedes were like, man, like come on, please let this
Yeah.
be over, please.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
why
so
it wasn't a whole lot of
oh,
stoppages.
oh,
Refs
oh,
wasn't calling
and
nothing.
another thing, real quick, is like, you know what? The NHL was smart enough to like, you know what? Let's put this in a city where people care about hockey.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like so of the like so let's put the like the NHL like let's put it in Miami. Let's put it in
No. No.
in Kansas City. Well, like, no, they
Mm-hmm.
put this in a place where people care about hockey. It's like
Yep.
like Boston is a place where they feel the garden for college hockey, the Beanpot.
Yes,
It's
they do.
like it's standing room only. Go
Yep.
Northeastern, three time champs. But anyway, like this is like I said, I can't say enough about a sport that was dead. It wasn't dying. It was dead.
Mhm.
And things like this will help get this sport back on the. It's taken a while. I mean, and people who love hockey love hockey. Hockey fans are
Yeah.
super passionate. But for the public eye, for the casual
The
watcher,
Yeah.
cash,
it's
the
like yeah,
casuals,
for
casual.
the casual watcher, that's who you need. You need that casual watcher. You need that
Yes.
person who's like, oh, you know what? This hockey stuff's cool. It's like because if you can just get a little piece of that because again, like and Chandler know this because like me and Chandler the soccer games guys, like MLS is nipping on their heels.
Yes, they
Hmm.
are.
MLS is coming. MLS is
Yes.
coming. MLS is coming for
Hmm.
that number 4 spot, and hockey
Hmm.
has to do something. And I think they struck gold with this.
Yeah.
Because hockey for casual fans like me is tough to sell because they're stars, but they're not transcendent stars, right? They're not
Hmm.
like guys like in that other leagues that are recognizable. They're not that guy, so
No.
it's hard to
The
sell the
last one
league.
was Gretzky 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I
You
know
had
that.
Well, I
Sidney
mean,
Crosby
Ca-
is great. Like
cast
you
no
have
Sid and
guys,
cast no Ovi. Cast no
right?
Sid,
Yeah,
cast no Ovi. That's about it.
Yeah, you have guys,
Yeah.
Alex. You got guys that can sell the league, but they're
yeah,
not big stars, right?
exactly. Because Connor
So
McDavid can walk into my house right now
Wouldn't know who the
and
hell he
nobody
was.
know nobody know who he was. I'd be
no,
out
he
making
could
sports
walk
like
into
I
my house right now, be
yeah,
like, the mouse traps are in the garage.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's one in the attic.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I would
Yeah.
know,
that,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
know if
Jake.
he was the Orkin man or not.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
it's like
Like,
Jack Eichel can walk in the mall and nobody will bother him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like these
Yep.
The
these
only
guys who
guy
are
with recognition,
the stars.
yeah, the only one who was recognized was Austin Matthews, and that's only in Arizona. Okay,
Right, exactly.
because he's
Right.
from
So
Arizona.
I mean, like the guys can't sell the league. It's the teams. It's the sport. It's the sport that's going to sell the league. And this is why the Four Nations face off is working because the
Yes.
sport is selling the league, not the
Yep.
players.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they.
I like it.
I'll say this: what you said, Steve. I think that they did strike gold, and it's really good that now that people loving them doing the Four Nations. Now, if they can piggyback on that and ride that little wave, get some more people in, because we all know Ovechkin's he's chasing that record. He close.
Yeah.
He close. So now you piggyback on that. Now you
Yep.
start, pumping out like you said, the Conor McDavis. You pump out the what's the name?
Eichel,
Bedard.
You got
Austin Matthews.
Yeah, like Conor Bedard, bro. That dude should be plastered over all their commercials, bro. He
Everywhere.
his face.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
gotta
he
start
should own
plastic.
Chicago. He should own Chicago.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
So you gotta strike while it's hot and bring in those fans.
Yeah,
because
and
you
that's
got
where
'em.
the marketing comes in. And can they pull it off? Can they sell
Well,
their players to sell the league?
I don't trust Bettman to do that. Bettman has never been good at that. Because hockey is so entrenched in this is how we've always done it. This is how we've always done it. It's about team. It ain't about you. That hockey has been very reticent to push a player forward. Gretzky transcended hockey not because he wanted to. He was just that damn special.
That damn
Just
good.
good. Yeah.
He was just that special. But Wayne
He's
Gretzky was
still
never
the
that
most.
much
He's still the best player.
Exactly. But
then the
if
crazy,
you meet him, talk to him, hear him talk, that's the most quiet, understated dude you will ever meet in your life. You wouldn't know Wayne Gretzky played hockey because he wouldn't tell you. If you didn't, like if you just mentioned, hey, my name's Wayne. He'd say, hey, my name's Wayne. How you doing? Hockey would never come up unless you brought it up.
I'll go
That's how
even
hockey plays
further.
off.
Half of the country didn't even know who he was until he signed with the Kings.
Exactly.
No, that's the
And
point.
that wasn't even his
Because
best years.
He was special in Edmonton, but when he came to LA, it was different. And then when I think he was on the Blues for a second, and then the Rangers, and but by then everybody knew who he was when he was on the Kings.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, he had Jack Nicholson going to hockey games. He had stars going to hockey games.
Yeah, Diane Cannon was going to like Kings games and stuff like that. And I'll say this, and I know this is a since we talk about Wayne Gretzky, this is a take I've always had. I feel like if you look at the best players in any sport, I feel like Wayne Gretzky is the best player in any sport.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think because you can say people can argue about Jordan, LeBron. There's no argument to me, but like there's no argument to Gretzky to who. There's no argument. Gordie Howe.
No,
I mean, and then you'll have the
That's not it.
Lemieux people who will come in and stuff like that. And Mario Lemieux was fantastic. It's
Oh, he
just
was
like
there.
he lived in the same space as Wayne Gretzky, and that was his only issue. But
Yeah, but
Lemieux was
nobody
fantastic.
will.
Yeah.
You can't make an argument. You could try, but there's no argument against Wayne Gretzky.
He is the best
records.
player.
Yeah, he's got so many records in hockey, it's not funny. Like literally you name any offensive record, it's his. It's his.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Again, how good this dude was, and again, they never marketed him properly.
No.
They did.
He grew up in a whole different area where this whole marketing thing wasn't like it is today, though. Like,
No,
But he was in the
LA.
same era as Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael
But see,
Jordan.
Bettman came from the NBA. He should have learned how they marketed Jordan. He should have done that with Gretzky.
Yep.
But the NBA was already marketing Bird and Magic. Like, dude, he was around the same time, bro. Same time.
But Bettman, again, hockey has this, the culture of hockey is keep your head down. Don't be bigger than the team. No matter how good a star you are, no matter how big a star you are, you ain't bigger than the team. And they still have general managers like Lou Lamoriello. And everybody talked to the Yankees and the facial hair thing. Lou Lamoriello still has a facial hair thing. You play for his teams, you can't have facial hair. There's still stuff like that going on in hockey, bro. Like they still, a young guy comes and they still billet kids, where you go live with a host family. All right, you ain't bigger than the team. And until that culture kind of changes, hockey's gonna struggle to really gain traction.
Yep.
And I get it. I get the whole you're not bigger than the team thing, but the league should step in like we're gonna promote our stars. You're not bigger than the team, but we're gonna promote our stars.
Not
Grow
when the guy
game.
who's running the league is a goddamn fool. You can't
Yeah,
do
exactly.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
But the money's got to come. The money's got to come to market the stars.
But that's why they keep. That's why they have That's why they keep teams in Canada, because Canada they marketing them players. They making money up in Canada. That is really why the NHL is honestly. That's why people say, "Why you got teams in Canada?" That's why, because that's a religion in Canada.
Well, they keep putting teams. They keep putting teams in Atlanta to then move them to Canada. You know,
pretty much.
The people don't realize the Flames weren't always in Calgary. They were the Atlanta Flames.
Yes. Yep. And then they went to Calgary.
They were the Atlanta Flames because the Great Fire of Atlanta. But then they moved them to Calgary Flames. The Thrashers, the Thrashers ended up moving back to Winnipeg. You get the Winnipeg Jets back. Hey, everybody's happy. So it's like they're gonna put another team in Atlanta. Watch and see.
You took the Coyotes and you put them in Utah where there should have been a team in Utah all along.
Yeah.
No, we need that team in H-Town, man. Larry, man.
Dude, these be nuts at them Arrows games, bro.
Yeah, man. People don't realize, man. We need that team. We need that team.
Y'all got a minor league hockey team there. Y'all still got the minor league hockey, right?
Nah.
We had the Arrows for a long time, and then they disbanded the whole damn league. And then, but like I really thought we were gonna get the Coyotes from Phoenix, but then like Tillman Fertitta decided to back out, and it's like, all right, okay.
Give me my Whalers back, man. I want my Whalers back.
The problem with a team in Hartford is there's already too many teams in that particular corner.
And being in Hartford.
And being
in Hartford. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
there's
the
nothing
biggest
wrong
problem.
with being in Hartford. Shut up, coach. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, man,
you got the Wolfpack in Hartford.
You can say that to everybody else. I've been to Hartford before. Yeah, I've been to Hartford.
That's a college town, bro. That's more of a college area. That's more of a college.
It's Hartford?
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, Hartford is like
no, because they were like a half hour up the street, but Hartford, you can still do it. You can. It's because UConn comes down. The women play there. The men's mostly play at Hartford at the XL Center, but it's not a college area. There's not college teams.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying, but it's most of the college sports. College sports dominate that area. Is what I'm saying.
Because the Whalers are gone. That's why.
Yeah.
Because when the Whalers left, the XL Center had to put something there. It was UConn. That's what they did.
They're not putting another team there. They'll put a team in Quebec before they put a team back in Hartford.
Yeah. Hey, Alexa, play Brass Bonanza.
I'm just a sentimental dude. I love the old Whalers.
Dude, I miss the Whalers.
Hey, Alexa, play Brass Bonanza. Hey, Alexa, play Brass Bonanza. No, I hate you. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
No, come on. No, Sirius want to talk about that other sport that he was watching on Sunday because he couldn't.
Here's the funny thing.
Let's go ahead and get to.
Honestly, I didn't even really want to bring that one up, man. I mean,
yes,
honestly,
at the end of the day, yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'll be honest with you.
If you're not going to bring it up, then I'm leaving because that's the only reason I can't.
That's Larry that wants to get to it, so we can talk about Draymond trashing his own sport. How you going to be on the damn network trying to promote your game and all you're doing is trashing?
No,
but you can't flash your own sport, bro.
His job is to tell the truth.
His job was to promote his damn sport, and he went there sound like an absolute.
Draymond ain't gonna never do that. You talking about choke me out, punch me in the face, Draymond? No, he's not gonna do that.
Draymond told the truth.
Sears kept bringing it up in the chat, bro. We got to talk about it, bro. We got to.
Kept defending it. All I said was that I liked watching it. That's all I said.
Yes,
really? I did.
And you also admitted to wearing dresses, and you also that stuff. You
look, man. In public. Look, like I told y'all, man. Like I already told y'all, man. I was watching SNL 50. Like I ain't watching not 1 second of that shit.
I did not watch 1 second of that
50, man. I ain't gonna.
Not one.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. I didn't. Yeah.
Nothing.
It was
look,
interesting to say
It's
the least. I mean,
ridiculous.
I watched
LG,
every
hold
I
on,
watched every
LG. Did
second
you
of
get
it.
did you get the
I thought it was
ratings? Did you
interesting.
get the ratings? Because I haven't found it yet.
no, but
See,
dude, I can't even lie, bro. Hey, I watched some of the 3-point contests, and I
Mhm.
fell asleep on the dunk contest, and I woke up
man,
and hit rewind on on the TV and caught the end of the dunk contest.
here's why I can't deal with this anymore with them. Because stop telling me we need to fix something when the only thing y'all need to do is give some damn effort. The reason
Yeah.
that people my age love the 80s and 90s basketball was
Mm-hmm.
because players gave effort. There were terrible teams in the league then too, just like there are now. But they went out
Mm-hmm.
and busted their ass every night. So if you had an opportunity to go to a game, okay, I got the one game in my entire life when I was young before I joined the service. One, okay? And them cats, I was up and way up. It looked like there was ants out there, but I could tell they was giving damn effort.
Mm-hmm.
These cats get here to this where a showcase of your game, the showcase, the jewel, where you can show the world how great you are. And y'all go out there and play like you hate the game of basketball. That's literally how it's like you hate the damn game of basketball.
No, they
So
show up
mix
like
me with
I
Kevin
got
Durant
paid for
and his
this.
nonsense.
Let
Talking
me
about
get my
wait,
check.
crying about you said we crying about it, KD, because we would like you to give some damn. We would like you to act like you give a damn. That's
No,
all.
KD gonna give effort. Well, KD gonna give effort because like hoop is life for him. That's all he care about is basketball. Now that's
But
one thing KD gonna give from effort. He can't do it for everybody else, but
no,
that's
no,
one thing I do give
I,
KD.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that because Katie's the one that had his nice little tweet talking about all they like to do is complain about us not playing, then just cancel the whole thing. Dude, you're one of the best players in the league, and maybe not like to the level you were before, but you're one of the leaders of the league. If you went out there and said, you know what, I'm a hoop, like you say, coach, I'm a hoop, everybody else would kind of fall in line and hoop with him. And he doesn't do that. LeBron don't do that. They just dog it. You know
Well, I
why?
mean,
Because it's
LeBron
that
gout flared up, man. Like, give him a break.
no, but
You know
it's
what I'm
that whole
saying?
mentality though, coach. It's that mentality of like you should be thankful that I'm here at this game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You should be giving me an
Mm-hmm.
That's what
attitude
comes across.
because
That's
Yeah.
what comes across.
dude, you it's a privilege to watch me in San Francisco at this damn All-Star game. That's the mentality these dudes have. They don't go out there to the All-Star game like Jordan and Kobe used to do and like, yo, I'm gonna bust you behind because I want to prove I'm the dude. They get to the All-Star game and it's like, yeah, I'm an All-Star. I made it. You should be happy I'm here. I have better things to
Yeah.
do. I should be in
Yeah.
Cancun. That's
There
the
are
whole
people who saved
problem.
up all year for these damn games, and y'all go out there and basically just throw alley oops to each other. I could kept
It's
my damn money in
ridiculous.
my pocket.
Dude,
It's
let me tell you how
ridiculous
bad it.
because you look at these dudes, right? They
Dude, you know what?
NHL, the four nations, the ratings were around 4.4 for Saturday's game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
That was
lot.
Canada, USA,
USA
right?
game.
The ratings for that game was on par with the Stanley Cup Finals. That's
Mm-hmm.
the difference. You look at the ratings, Larry sent it to me. It was a 10. It's at a 5 for the All-Star game. That's almost the same as the Stanley. That's almost the same as the freaking Four Nations game for hockey. That's the problem. And they got these contracts that they got. They signed these big year, that 11-year deal for $7 billion with like ESPN, Amazon, all this stuff. They're gonna mess up the money. They're gonna mess up the money, and it started with LeBron. He doesn't care. He's selfish. Listen, he's a great player. He's one of the all-time greats. But his biggest problem is that it's like I'm the king since I was 16 years old. It's a privilege to watch me play, and it's all about me. I just want to do it the easy way. I want to be the great one the easy way. I don't want to have to go to the All-Star game. I don't want to have to do the dunk contest. I'm LeBron. You should be happy I'm here. This dude, there is no reason why you knew your gout was going to flare up on Wednesday and you weren't going to play. There's other dudes that deserve to be in that All-Star game, even though nobody watches it but serious. They deserve to be at that game. and you decide on Saturday to show up and tell nobody until the day of that I'm not gonna play, and then when they taking a photo shoot,
he forgot he was eating them pig feet, man.
Huh?
Dude, I'll go
He's
to
in the
further, Barry.
street clothes, man.
Barry, Norman Powell was in the skills competition. He was one of the borderline all-star players. Was there? You
He
waited
could
to
have
the last
played.
minute.
He could have played. Yeah.
He was
Dude,
he was hoping the gout would go away by eating them pig feet, but he knew it made it worse.
What? Look, man.
He knew last week he wasn't. He knew a week before he wasn't gonna play. There's nothing you can convince me.
He missed the game
this
because of
week
the
he wasn't gonna
same
play.
injury.
Man, look. LeBron probably went out to Napa because he loved his vino. Probably went out to Napa. He couldn't cancel the reservation. He was like, Savannah, baby. I was like, can we cancel it? He probably like, no, Bron. He said this. So they went, had a couple of glasses of vino out in Napa and was like, you know what, y'all, don't think I can play tonight, man. Like, yeah.
Dude,
So
you know what?
that's that.
I was gonna go there, but Barry went there, dude. I blame a lot of this on LeBron, bro. Like
I blame
really
it all on him.
Like, dude, think about it. When have you ever seen a face of the franchise? I mean, face of the league flyer. You do all these dunks all before the game, all this stuff.
Face
has
league,
not
what?
competed. He do all these windmill dunks, all this stuff before the game. He do all these so-called magical dunks. When have you ever seen a face of the league not compete in the dunk competition?
They don't.
Howard has two dunk championships.
Hold on.
Howard, bro.
Hold up. Stop. I was gonna say
wait. No. Because hold on, serious. Let him finish his point, and then you can come back and retort. Because I know what you're going to try to do. You're going to try to defend them, and it's not right.
No. First and foremost, hold on a second. What we are not going to do is sit here and try to draw a correlation between a dunk contest and an all-star game, because there have been several dunkers, high flyers, that do the same shit.
It's the whole weekend, dude. It's the whole weekend. You're telling me a G League dude to come in here and win the dunk contest?
We're not doing it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
The whole weekend is a joke. No, we're not doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're not doing it. Listen, because the whole weekend is a joke.
We can say it's a joke. We can say that. We can say that. We can say the whole weekend is a joke. But we're not going to do is single out one player for not doing the dunk contest and draw the correlation.
Wait, let me tell you right quick.
Here's the problem. LeBron James never wanted to do the dunk contest. He sat there and had Cheryl Miller interview him, and he said, you know what? Next year, I'm going to do the dunk contest when Dwight Howard and Nate Robinson were going back and forth. And what did he do next year? What did he do, Sirius?
Dude.
He didn't show up. He didn't do
I'll go even further. Barry, we literally have not even seen Ja Morant in a dunk contest. These dudes are followers, bro. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm telling you.
That's true.
These dudes are followers.
It's Ja Morant's fault that he didn't. It's LeBron James' fault that Ja Morant didn't want to.
Because they are followers. They don't
prioritize it. They prioritize themselves. They prioritize themselves. They don't prioritize selling the league.
Okay.
Listen
you
to
guys
this, right?
hate this dude so much. You are lame.
No. It's not just. It's not just LeBron. It's not just LeBron, but it started with him. It started with him because Michael did it, Kobe did it, Vince Carter did it. When LeBron is the
Dr.
best,
J got a dunk championship. Dr. J got a dunk championship.
Exactly.
Am I right, Chandler?
Yeah.
When LeBron started the trend, and it has snowballed since then.
Yes.
I'm not putting it all on LeBron James, but if you're going to sit here and not tell me it didn't start with him, then you're just
it's LeBron's fault on ball.
And he was the one who was talking about, I want to get hurt in the All-Star game.
Clearly.
dude. I'm gonna go even
If
further.
you listen to these two clowns, it's LeBron's
you
fault
see, no,
that you're bald and fat. Go ahead.
no, we're not going to do that because
No.
Make that shit make sense to me.
No, we're telling the truth. You know we're telling the truth. I'm
Dude.
not going to sit here and lay it all in LeBron's feet. But you
they
can't
followers,
tell me
bro.
that it didn't start with him.
It's not his
And that
fault that
mentality
these guys are
is
so
carried over.
weak-minded that they can't think for themselves. I'm not
They
going to
are
blame
weak-minded.
somebody for someone else's weak mind.
Chandler, dude,
Not gonna
this
do
is
that.
where I'm going with this, right? These dudes will
Wait,
sit up here and
hold on,
literally
hold on.
tweet each other.
Wait.
They would tweet each
Wait.
other, oh, we're going to do the dunk contest next year. We're going to do it next year. And you know what they do? They don't do it.
Okay,
Choose not
but
to.
that's not his fault if they are
That's not
too
LeBron's
They're
fault.
afraid
And that's
to
my
work
whole
with
point.
I'm not saying it's his
They are
fault.
followers.
He
I'm not saying
started
it's
the
his fault.
trend.
I'm just saying that they
Okay,
are
but
followers.
any of them could have done it on their own. The fact that they're choosing not to is on them.
But let me
They're
hold on.
followers.
Let me get this straight.
LeBron had
John
ever
Morant,
done a
John
dunk contest, you don't
John
tell me
Morant
you
during
don't
the
think
dunk
anybody else
contest this
would have
past
followed
year. John Morant during the dunk contest this past year said, "Yo, I'm gonna try to do that next year." So if he doesn't do
Yeah.
if he doesn't do it next year,
I've heard that
James'
song and
fault?
dance. I've heard
Dude,
that song and dance before.
John Morant should do that as a rookie.
I hope John Morant does it because if
I do too,
anybody
actually.
needs to do a dunk contest to salvage his image right now, it's John Morant. Like John
If
Morant
he's
from
still
where
in
he
Memphis,
was,
he may get traded.
huh?
Dude, I'll
If
go
he's
even
still in
further,
Memphis, he
dude.
may get traded.
No,
Dude,
but if anybody needs to save his image and start doing something to build his image back, it's John Morant because John Morant was on the trajectory to be the face of the league and then had the gun issues and all that stuff
Yeah.
and it's taken a stumble back. So if anybody needs to do the dunk contest and really gain that public favor, it's John Morant. Like
But see, the problem with that, Barry, is I don't want him to do the dunk contest simply because I need him to be healthy.
Yeah.
How's the dunk contest?
How does the dunk contest not get
No. He's got a shoulder issue. He's got a shoulder issue. And I remember Chris Webber having that same shoulder issue and literally going for a rebound and his damn shoulder popping out of socket. I don't need John Morant hurt no more.
They don't even dunk that hard, bro. They just don't. They. I'm gonna put it like this. For me, I'm
John
just one of those
Morant,
people.
when he came back this year, didn't even dunk the first 2 months of the season because
And
he's
he's
still
right back doing it.
rehabbing his shoulder.
So
He's
if
doing
I'm
layups
put it like
and
this,
stuff.
if he's healthy, he needs to do it. If somebody's hurt, don't do it.
Listen,
But if you're
pick somebody
healthy,
else.
you need to
Pick
do
somebody. Pick
You
Anthony
need to
Edwards.
do it.
Why are we talking about
Anthony Edwards.
Pick
That's
Anthony
what I was gonna
Edwards.
say. Anthony Edwards.
I was gonna go there too, dude.
Yeah, I hope he does it too.
Even if you've been a star in the league and you perform horribly in the dunk contest, dudes have still done it. What I was saying was when LeBron said, I'm not going to do it, even though he made it did horrible, people just want to see him do it. Now these other guys start following along. And now he's the one who started this. I don't want to get hurt in the All-Star game.
This is where I got to push back on you. This is where I'm going to push back. Anthony Edwards said today or yesterday or whatever, but it was put out today. He doesn't want to be the face of the league.
It don't matter. He's one of the stars.
Where does he get that?
No, stop.
Wait, Jalen.
What I'm saying is we can't blame LeBron and KD for the fact that these cats are so weak-minded that they don't want to embrace all that comes with being a star. They want to pick and choose the parts that work for them, and they don't want the rest. That's
So
on them.
Let me ask you a question. Who's Anthony Davis' favorite player?
I have no idea.
Kevin Durant. What did Kevin Durant want to do? Just wants to hoop.
Okay.
You don't see
and if Anthony Davis is weak-minded enough to allow another human being to dictate how he acts, that's on Anthony Davis.
But this is what we're saying. This is
my
what
whole
we're saying.
point, though, Villain. I know where you're going with it.
You're saying if he's
yeah.
minded and blah blah blah, his favorite player is who he wants to emulate. His favorite player is Kevin Durant.
And he's a dumbass.
Listen. Wait, guys, listen. This is what we're saying. They're a bunch of followers. Anthony Edwards follows Kevin Durant. Everybody in this league follows the lead of the leader of the pack. The leaders of the pack are Kevin Durant and LeBron James. They have not prioritized the All-Star game. I'll go back to when Kobe Bryant busted LeBron's ass in the All-Star game and beat him up for the whole game, and LeBron James was petrified. That's the follow the leader mentality that we got going on right now.
I'm gonna clue y'all into an argument that Barry and I have had for the past 15 years.
Say what?
Okay, this is the argument we had years ago, years and years.
We're still going at it.
When I said that when someone says they idolize someone they don't know, they're a dumbass. You don't idolize anybody. You can say you want to play like somebody. You can say that you want to be a star like somebody. You cannot idolize another human being that you don't know. And this is what you're telling me these guys are doing, that they're idolizing these people. So they're doing then they're dumbasses.
But then you're giving him an excuse. You're giving him an excuse.
I'm telling you a fact. He's a dumbass.
Dude, but you're giving him an excuse to saying, like, oh, well, then he's just a dumbass because he doesn't want to be the face of the league.
I'm confused. I'm confused because here's the thing. I got 5 grown-ass men sitting right here, okay? If I go out and catch a DUI, okay, is it your fault that you go out and drink too?
Yes, because I idolize you, bro, so I'm going to do what you do.
That's why these dudes always want to be on the same team. That's why they trade in jerseys. That's why they
buddy. Men making grown men decisions. If they don't want to participate in the dunk contest or give effort in the All-Star game again, I'm not begrudging your point, villain. I'm not begrudging your point, Larry. Like the All-Star game could be significantly better. I get your point, but to sit there and lay it at the feet of one guy and saying, well, he's the leader of the pack.
I'm not laying it at the feet of one guy.
No, I'm not laying it at one guy. I'm saying he started it.
Laying it at the feet. I said it started.
He started it, bro.
Any of them could have ended it had they so chosen.
All these dudes have. They all have the same mentality. It started with him. That was the genesis of it. I could point back to the
Barry.
Do you know the rating for the All-Star game used to be double digits? It used to be like a 14. Like the highest one, I think, was 90, 96 or 98. It was like a 14 rating. Right now, it's barely hitting 5.
Yeah, it used to be saying. And again, I thought in the chat the ratings are publicized right now for some god awful reason. And
I got a point.
There's a reason. There's a reason why.
Let me get in right quick, bro. This is a point that I wanted to point out. Right. This is why, like Chandler say, these dudes are followers, bro. These dudes, like I said, they trade jerseys. They want a super team. They want to play together, right, dude? These dudes literally play harder in their summer league games that they play in these gyms and they play in the All-Star game. Chet Holmgren got hurt playing in LeBron James's summer league that they was going ham in, that they play harder than this All-Star game, bro. They play way harder and they not getting paid for that shit either. They not getting paid for that. So miss me with this, oh, they don't want to do this. No, bro. They pick and choose to blow off the All-Star game and not play hard for it and bullshit around, and they hurting the league by doing it, bro. They really are hurting the league because they are being followers, bro. And if you see somebody like a Steph, and I'm gonna say Durant's never gonna do that, but if you see some of the dudes that you literally grew up idling, these dudes literally grew up idling these dudes, right? And they say, you know what? I don't want to play an All-Star game. I'm going to blow it off. I'm not going to really play that hard. Do you know what a lot of these dudes do? They do the exact same thing. Now, somebody like a Kobe
we back to that word, idolizing. We back to that word.
Because you know why you know? Because a dude like Kobe was like, man, fuck this. We playing. I don't give a damn who you is. We playing. And Kobe would have told everybody on his team, bro, we playing.
If one person came out and said, hey guys, you know what? Let's go out there and play some real basketball for 40 minutes and call it a day. Like, why is it we're praising the NHL players for wanting to come with a new format and playing hard, and then we come back and we giving these NBA dudes excuses for not
giving them excuses.
Am I the only one who ever had an adult tell them as a child, if they all jumped off the bridge, are you gonna follow them? Am I the only one who's ever heard that?
Me, but
literally, y'all just want to make excuses for why the NBA product sucks. And
Here's the
it's
difference.
not their fault.
90
It's not their fault.
90% of the All-Stars that played or was invited to last Saturday's games have a clause. They don't want to go to the All-Star game and mess up their legs, their ankles, whatever the case may be, and it ruins them for the rest of the regular
Do it in the
season.
summer league game. That ain't even part of the league.
It's again, I get it, but the whole excuse, you know, they do this in the middle of the season, and then you got 28, 29 games left to go for your postseason run.
Holmgren literally did it in a summer league game.
You did it in a summer league game, right?
That wasn't even NBA sponsored.
We're not disagreeing with you.
I got you.
We're not disagreeing with you. What we're saying is they're lazy and they're stupid.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Like, I'm gonna tell you real talk. This is how you know that it's. I'm not saying it's a followers mentality, but I'm gonna say it's you going along, right? I'm a hooper. I've been a hooper since I was a kid. You could see a team, and that whole team literally gave up, but you see that one dude still D'ing people up, still playing to the goddamn bus. Because he's like, bro, I'm gonna play no matter what my team is doing. I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna D these dudes up. Whole team.
Every human being has the choice to not be a follower or be a follower. These guys have chosen to be followers. That's on them. That's not an excuse. That's a fact.
But you validate what me and Barry saying. If they was not followers, you would see that one guy on the All-Star team like, man, I don't give a damn if y'all not playing hard or not. I'm about to bust y'all ass and drop 75 on y'all tonight.
Didn't raise them, 38 steals. Them being followers falls on the people who allowed them to be followers that were kind of. Go ahead, Steve. Yes. I'm sorry.
So now we're going to blame the players' parents.
Oh yes. Hell yes.
Okay, all right. That's okay. All right.
I'll blame whoever. If you're a follower, I blame whoever raised you.
You're gonna blame everybody but anybody. Like we're talking about the parents.
If you're a follower, I blame you and whoever raised you. And Barry, we've had this argument for the past 15 years.
These players are the problem. All the players are the problem. Not just LeBron, not just KD. All of the players are a problem.
No. I can't argue that.
No, you just said the parents are the problem.
Dude,
you said the parents.
I said I blame them too.
Chandler, I'll go even further. I don't blame them too. Dude, you know what it is? They too fucking friendly. They too fucking buddy. They too fucking dude. It was literally dudes. We grew up in the age where dudes literally fucking hate each other's guts. And if they saw you on site, you getting fucked up. Point blank. And we grew up,
but don't act like Bird and Barkley and them wasn't playing golf in the offseason or something.
No. But this is where I'm going with that.
Not until '92.
No, but this is where I was going with that too. We grew up in an age where dudes were like, "Look, I catch you off this court, I'm gonna fuck you up on site."
It's on site.
We grew up in an age where dudes would be the best of friends off the court, but I'm gonna bust your ass on this court. I'm gonna kill you on this court.
This particular generation has been raised.
They not like
and
that. They too fucking friendly. They too friendly.
That's the problem. It's the players. Like these guys.
Did I not just say that 17 different ways?
I said you blaming
the parents. I'm blaming the fact that the whole system is a problem. Like these kids, ever since they're kids, have been coddled. Like
nature versus nurture. So now we're doing nature versus nurture.
Dudes like the guy on the Lakers that wears number 23 has been told that he's the king since he was like 14 years old. Like what dude have you ever seen in high school play on ESPN? That was the start of it, right? These kids, like I said, they think it's a privilege for us to see them play at the All-Star game.
And how should they develop these thoughts? This is the culture they were raised in.
But then you know what? And then you know, like I said, it's just different.
Where did it start?
Because they started in the home.
Dude, but then Chandler, I'll say this: these dudes, they grew up in this age where it's like, oh my God, LeBron James the next best thing. Oh my God, Kevin Durant's the next best thing. I want to play with him. We grew up where it was like, hey, let me play against Kevin Durant. I'm gonna try to score at least 10 on him. I know he's an NBA player, but I'm gonna try to get at him.
Come from it
I don't want to play with him. I'm gonna try to get at him.
You were raised.
Look, hey, I'm gonna be over here like the dude on the boxer. He was like, bro, I hit Sugar Ray with that one hit, and he went down. I may not have hit him, but I'm gonna take that to my grave. You know, we grew up in an age where it was like, dude, you could be my idol, but I want to bust your ass. We could be cool after the game, but I want to get whatever I'm gonna get in on you, and I don't care. These guys literally they like I said, you could tell watching the All-Star game because if there was one guy out there like D'ing boys up and blocking shots and playing Westbrook,
They sat him down.
If you had a Westbrook out there, Westbrook gonna give you it all. And I'm like, dude, if you had that one dude doing that, then you would be like, they not follows, but they all do it during the All-Star game. Like, like they were saying, dude, nobody wants to see a 196 to 201 score. That means nobody played hard at all. The whole team.
The issue is that it's enough for them to get to the All-Star game. It's not enough for them to actually play in the All-Star game.
But they won on their resume. They won on their resume, and they want to say
they won it on the resume because it helps them get more money.
Yeah,
it helps them get more money. Like if I'm an All-Star, All NBA, I get it.
I didn't quite hear that. I didn't hear what Steve said.
Dude, at this point, bro, they got to do something about the All-Star game because the thing is they're gonna miss money, and it's too many people that love the NBA. It's too many people that love the All-Star game. It's too many people that love All-Star weekend, bro. Like, think about it, and that's why I said, man, it doesn't matter if you win the dunk contest, if you look horrible in the dunk contest. All of us are around the same age, except for you, CK. You old as fuck, but all of us. Hey, but dude, think about it. You would literally be like, I can't miss All-Star Saturday because Kobe Bryant's gonna be in the dunk contest. I can't miss it because dude, like real talk, we would be like, oh my god, because this person is gonna be in the dunk contest.
Okay, yes.
Now, look, you know what? A lot of people don't even remember this, bro.
J.R. Ryder was my guy.
Chandler, hey, me and Chandler, we're a little bit older than y'all, dude. People don't even remember. Nick versus MJ was a rematch. They had a rematch.
They stole it in Chicago.
Dude. I can bet you right now, it probably was 20 million people watching that rematch because people was like, "Oh my god, the first one was off the chain. We got to see the rematch, dude." It's one of them things where, and I get it. Whether you are the face of the franchise, whether you're the face of the league, whether you're a star, you have to have stars actually competing in All-Star weekend for people to love it. And like, I don't know about y'all, I ain't never been to an All-Star game, but I looked at them prices of them tickets. The NBA, like, look, hey, we need to sell this thing out, man. Y'all keep playing around over here. Hey, you gonna pay Super Bowl money for an All-Star game ticket?
I'm just being for real. About $1,000, right?
Yeah, you paying some bread.
So and
that's up in the nosebleed section where you can dap up and touch God.
Standing room only. You sit behind the janitor's closet. Yeah.
The thing that pissed me off the most was what Wemby and CP3 did. Like you saw that, right?
Oh yeah, you tried to get a loophole.
That whole act that they did trying to find the loophole of the skills competition is the whole problem I have.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I mean, but that's such a Chris Paul ass thing to do.
I hate you so much right now, Chandler. I really do.
It's like of all the people to try something like that, is anybody shocked that Chris Paul was the mastermind behind this? I don't think anybody was.
It's such a Chris Paul thing to do.
It was such a Chris Paul thing to do. Yeah,
he's such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Like he don't give a damn. We just want to win, bro. Chris Paul was
the dude on your team, coach, that pushed him in the back. Who? Or no, it was who was the one that pushed him in the back?
Pat Bev.
The whole league, everybody should be like Pat Bev and want to just shove that dude in the back because he's such a piece of.
Because he wants to win something, he has to win something. So it's just.
But that just lets you know the level of respect that these players have for All-Star Weekend. That right there should just sum it up.
Lack thereof. It's a lack thereof.
We showing up because we obligated to do it. We want all the notoriety. We may got a bonus in our contract because we're an all-star, but we don't give two shits about All-Star Weekend, and that's the sad part about it. It's really
and he did it to Wemby.
dude.
Like Wemby
Oh,
is
yeah.
probably going to be the face of the league, and he's got his name attached to his bullshit.
And then what's so crazy about it to me too?
And Wemby, who don't play any games, he not for any of the nonsense, any of your horseplay stuff like that. Wemby is all ball all the time, and to drag Wemby into that is like you're supposed to be his vet, and then you gonna do some stuff like that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, do whatever you got to do to win, bro. He said, do whatever you got to do to win. You got to cheat.
No, that's because because if somebody else did that, if you would be talking so much shit about him, and now it's like lie, cheat, and steal, like Eddie Guerrero.
I can't say but listen, at least somebody was trying to win. He wanted to win so bad. He said, "Well, we gonna cheat." When he was like, "Okay, we."
Nah, say, man, he needs something in that trophy case.
To the Lakers. He's like, "Fuck this."
I mean,
Yeah.
The worst thing about it, and I'm gonna just say this. Also weekend. Now that everybody's calling them out about it, and people, I mean, the rumbling's already been there, but now it's really getting egregious. These dudes are getting real defensive about it. You know, when you done something wrong, you always get defensive about it. So now these dudes getting real defensive about it. And Aaron, I don't give a shit what you say, bro. I'm gonna go there, bro. And this is why I put a lot of this shit on LeBron, bro.
There we go.
You know how fucking disrespectful that is for you to not only wait. You know, to not only wait till the last goddamn minute. You don't even fucking put your jersey on, bro. His jersey probably was sitting in his locker room waiting on him. All he had to do was just put it on. Dude, even if you're not gonna play, it's some dudes that literally they would have been like, look, he put on the uniform, he came in here like he part of the team. This dude literally came out in his street clothes. That's a slap you in the face, bro. That is a huge slap you in the face to sit up and say, I don't even want to put on my jersey.
That's why the grocery price is so high. Damn LeBron.
That motherfucker, bro, dude. I'm being for real, dude. I'll go further.
You just hate the fact that we can always prove that LeBron James is a selfish dude. You
don't even put on your jersey, bro.
Fuck your eggs, nigga. Like
you don't even have the common courtesy to say, you know what? I'm at least dressed.
He didn't even show up practice.
I can't get eggs because of LeBron.
I'm gonna
exactly. You can't get eggs. You should be mad at LeBron. Go call him. Holla at your boy.
Hey, serious. I'll go there, dude. At least Alfie had his jersey on and sat on the bench most of the game. He let him come in and break a sweat. He didn't break a sweat. He just came in and
he got a couple dunks.
Go ahead, defend LeBron showing up the day before All-Star game and not telling the league.
I can't defend that. I can't defend that.
No, go ahead, defend it. Because you think we just hate on Lebron just to hate on him. Go defend
it. You do, but
I'm just saying, he gives you the ammo.
I do because I'm right, and you know
he gives you the ammo though.
That was dumb. That was dumb.
No, it wasn't dumb. It was effed up. It was effed up because it's selfish. And like I said, Norman Powell was there. He could have. He deserved to play. He deserved. Giannis did it. Giannis pulled out early, and who was the other one that pulled out early?
I mean, Anthony Davis got hurt.
Anthony Davis pulled out early, so it's Trae Young, who we all said should have been an All-Star, and Kyrie Irving got to go in because they pulled out early. Why couldn't LeBron?
And LaMelo Ball should have been there before Norman Powell. By the way, I'm just saying.
Green. Look, that's like a 2-hour flight from Houston. I'm pretty sure Jalen Green would have been like, "Yeah, I'm ready."
One, but like they didn't get that opportunity because LeBron is going to do LeBron things.
Yes,
dude. Like real talk, bro. Dude, and the reason why I say that, man, like I told you, it's dudes that literally they know they hurt, and they even when dudes before have been hurt and somebody replaced them, they still have put on their jersey, came, sat on the bench. And just been part of the all-star festivities, bro. For you to not even do that, and then you do like the one eyeball out here in the you taking pictures and stuff. You dude, come on, bro. What kind of stuff do that even look like, bro? They got pictures out here now. Everybody else in their uniform and you in street clothes.
In the picture.
Dude, come on, bro.
In the middle.
That on you might as well just put on a shirt and tie and just said you was the coach. I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
And like, do they need to lose this format? Like, I don't
hate it.
know.
I hate it.
I didn't
I hate
watch it. Serious, you got to tell me. Like,
Yeah.
but like,
7 minutes of
I agree with Draymond Green in the fact that there's no reason that rookies should be sharing the court with all stars.
no.
That's just
Draymond
not.
Green said that because his ass is jealous. The hell with him.
Nah, bro. I don't agree
Nah,
with
man,
that
come
either.
on, man. No, they didn't deserve to be there on a Sunday.
You gonna tell me
That's
that
what Friday's for. That's
Man,
what Friday's for.
me with
Rising
that.
Yeah,
stars.
rookie
You know,
sophomore
you know,
game, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like rookie
you just
sophomore. Look. Remember what All Star Weekend used to be? It used to be, rookie sophomore game, then All
yeah.
Star Saturday night, then you had the All Star game.
Mhm.
Like NBA TV just replayed I think it was the 2001 2002 All Star game, the Big East fourth quarter comeback. We don't have that anymore. And
Yo,
like
I will say this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
I was just gonna say because like I ain't really had a whole lot to say about this. So I've been letting y'all cook. But like 'cause I didn't watch it. So like but so
I watched the
I
highlights.
just like to
like
complain about.
yeah. My thing is like, and Barry said it a little bit earlier. It's like NHL realized they had a problem with their All Star festivities, so they looked in the mirror and they decided to fix it.
Right.
Somebody on Park Avenue needs to look in the mirror and realize
Mhm.
why is no one watching our All Star game? It's like,
Because players
but
don't
then
care.
it, but because the players don't care, like is that so then one thing I will say, they do things to try to get anybody to watch, like people like Kevin Hart, people like Mr. Beast, people like
Who
the
the
people
hell
will
is
watch
Mr.
these
Beast,
people.
by the way?
Mr. Beast is like a YouTuber or whatever like
It's
that.
a
Like the kids
YouTuber,
love him.
Oh,
man.
Anyway, yeah,
okay.
like the kids love him. Anyway, so it's like they like they will do anything to try to generate something. And again, there's a reason why these ratings haven't been publicized yet, because it's probably
Yeah, I haven't
lower
seen
than the
them.
four. It's probably lower than the Four Nations like face off.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
damn.
and they just can't have that, because it's like, you know what, two things, and then I can get out of here. One, Kobe Bryant is probably rolling over in his grave that his name is tied to the damn award for this farce, for this
Yeah.
bullshit. So that's one thing. And speaking of RIP, David Stern would never have let it get to this point.
No.
Bro.
Never.
Nope.
Adam Silver is trying to turn basketball. I've told Larry, Adam Silver is trying to turn basketball into soccer or into something else, whatever like that. He's trying to appeal to some. It's just like, basketball is basketball. Let basketball be basketball. The way hockey's letting hockey be hockey. The way baseball has always let baseball be baseball. When it comes to like the game changes too much in the NBA when it comes to the All Star break. And I
Mhm.
just feel like I said, David Stern would not have let it get, the God rest his soul. David Stern would not have let it get this bad.
He would have
You know
suspended
what it
everybody
is? Like
before
you
he
said it.
had
You
no
said it.
more
You said it right. Hockey had a problem, looked in the mirror, and said, I have to fix it. The NBA sees they have a problem and looks to everywhere else instead of the
Mhm,
mirror. Let me
mhm,
fix the format. Let me move the All-Star game or the Rising Stars challenge, from a Friday to a Saturday or something. Or let me put the celebrity talents on a Thursday. Let me try to change the format again for the fifth time. Let's do it up to 40. Maybe next year we do a one-on-one. No, it's you. You're the problem. You're the
Mhm.
problem.
dude.
I
Could
mean,
you
Bro.
could you imagine
you're
some of them
correct.
dudes
I
playing
mean, I'll be honest with
90 minutes?
you. You're absolutely correct. The product is trash, but it's like a car crash. I can't look away because I'm hooked. Um,
It was
so
easy
I
for me to
mean,
look away because I don't have
mhm.
TNT anymore.
oh, yeah.
Why?
I have no,
Dude,
so I have Fubo TV. So
Yeah,
Oh,
Fubo, which is clutch, but man, like them not having TNT is the only reason why I'm still
it
YouTube
hurts.
TV, because yeah,
It
Fubo
hurts.
is like, it's much better than YouTube TV across the board, but there's no Turner channels. I can't do it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hurts.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's. I'm curious to see what they do with it next year. I posted the stat on my social media.
Man,
It was a
US
it was a 3 hour.
USA versus the world. Boom, bam, bam. At least start there. Because like now
That's something. Yeah.
you have enough international talent to where you could have a whole international team, and then
Hmm.
US team is like, borrow from hockey. It's
they
Yeah.
okay.
did
It's
that
fine.
before. They did that before. Am I
But
the only
wait,
one who
but wait,
remembers when they did that before?
You did.
I
They
remember,
did.
but then the amount of international talent wasn't there when they did it. They need it's
True.
time to revisit. It's time to revisit that because I think
True.
they rushed into it too quickly with the USA versus the world thing. But now, if you include Canada and all the European players and people from over like that, now you have enough international talent to do a USA versus the world thing, and they probably need to go. That step one, go back to that, and then try to figure some other stuff out.
But my
Okay.
question for the group is, I'm a traditionalist. I want East versus West. I want to
Mhm.
just have these dudes put in a little effort. But if you do US versus the world, do you
I
have
wouldn't
to
do that.
pick 12 US players to make the All-Star team and then only 12 international players to make the
Should
All-Star
be
team?
15.
Like,
Should be
how does
15
that
aside.
work?
Should be 15
Huh?
aside. I think it should be
I mean,
15 aside
But but but
because there's
but
15
but
international players who can make it.
But
But
then
what
now
if
you
Yeah,
got to
you
East
go
have
versus
back to a real
what
game, and you
what if
can't
you have
with
13,
that
14,
gimmicky crap.
15 on the US side that really aren't all-stars, but they have to fill out a 15-man roster? Like, you understand
you
what I'm
can
saying?
find
Yeah,
you
but
can
there's
Right.
15
find
All-Stars in the
15
NBA.
there's
There's
15
30
No,
all-stars
All-Stars
in
in
the
the
US.
NBA.
but there might be 16, 17, 18 international players that are more deserving than the 13, 14, 15 US. You
And you
understand what
have
I'm
to make some
saying?
cuts.
Like,
You gotta make some cuts.
Find the ones that
I
got
understand what
dual
you're
citizenship,
saying.
man.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I mean, it's like, I mean, like I said, in this whole segment, we've talked about what's wrong. I'm just trying to offer some solutions. That's it.
no,
Okay.
That's all.
I think it's a solution. I'm just thinking, like, how do you vote? Do you vote the All-Star based on your merit in the for the first half of the season, or the fact
It's
that
like
you're one of the top
Oh,
15 players internationally?
here are the 30 American
30
guys.
best,
Pick
yes.
pick five of them. Here are the 30 international guys. Pick five of them. Those are your starters. Then the rest of them, you figure out like the reserves and stuff like that.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude, but then
Yep.
do you know what's that's what I was gonna say. Because I know with
Ask
coach
LeBron.
saying coach saying you gotta fix it. But I'm just one of the people that you gotta actually play a real game if you're gonna do that. This play to 40 crap, this play to a certain score crap. Get rid of that, man. Like you
No,
play damn
The
buzzer.
Elam ending is like this is not Rucker Park. It's like big ups to
2019.
the
Yeah,
but like with the Elam ending and all that stuff like that, it's like no, just
no,
again, I've said it 12 times. It's like don't get to the All-Star game and then change the way you play the
No.
whole season. It's like hockey, baseball, like
Yeah.
it's the same game that you see. Like the baseball All-Star game is the same game you see all season. You know,
They
but
did
then
it
the NBA
2019 for the
This
Rising Stars.
this
They
was
did
the
it
Rising
2019.
Stars one.
that was the
But, like,
Rising
look
Stars.
at some
They
of
need to
those
do.
international dudes. Like, some of them might not even be in the league.
But I mean, they
Can't say
tried
it's
this
too small.
model with the Rising
Come on
Stars,
now.
and I think it worked.
OG, Aiden, Bogdan, Luca, Shay, like, come on, like two, like Lori Markkinen, like
yeah,
a
you
Kogi,
ain't put
like
Lord
yeah.
Marketing is a beast.
three of those guys aren't in the league, and then there's
Well,
more
Yeah.
guys since then that
Yeah,
come in
more
the
what,
guys.
league. So I mean,
again,
you do
what
have
I'm
to,
saying
yeah.
is they tried it with the Rising Stars, and it worked. I don't know why they just
You
won't
can fill
go
it
with
in with like Jokic and Giannis and all them. They'll fill up them guys that ain't in the league anymore.
Mhm.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
complete roster. Like I said,
Shay.
but it gotta be a real game and all this, we playing, till 40 and we playing to a certain score. You gotta win by
No,
10. No.
it's
Just
definitely going to be a real game if you do
yeah,
that.
Real
I
play a
mean,
game.
there's
real
no need
game.
for all the gimmicks. Like I said, no need for the gimmicks. The hockey that you saw for Four Nations is the hockey that you're gonna see next week when the regular season
Yep.
resumes. The
yeah.
baseball that you see at the MLB All Star game is the same baseball that you see before and after that. But then basketball gets to the All Star break and let's change everything.
Yeah. For some reason, they like having Kevin Hart interviewing guys' crotches. That's about as
Man,
far as he
look,
comes.
Yeah, I
I didn't
mean,
watch the
Boy,
game
I
either.
tell you,
serious,
I don't know how
serious.
you watched it because it was like 48 minutes of just talking and crap and
It was a
no,
lot,
bad
it's
man.
it,
jokes.
Seriously,
look,
because
man,
serious, I
look,
didn't
guys,
watch
look.
it.
I
Like,
I gotta go here
what?
because my phone's about to die. But I just want to say
Hey,
this:
boy,
find you somebody. I hope anybody who listens to this who don't have anybody, find you somebody that loves you the way the NBA loves Kevin Hart.
That's
Okay,
what I'm saying. I'm
they
saying.
love they absolutely love that little nigga to
Bro.
death, and I guess they just
So
it's just they can't get enough. They can't get enough of him. It's like he's on DraftKings commercial. He's on this. He's on that. It's like
He's
he
fake.
has become
He's
Kevin Hart
corporate.
has
He's
become
corporate
the damn
comedy.
NBA mascot. Damn
he's on
near.
the
You know what
commercial
I'm
But
with
no,
saying?
he's
You know,
corporate comedy. He's the
yeah.
you know,
corporate comedy.
it's just like I don't know. It's just. the NBA has a big issue, but I gotta go. So it's like I'm gonna do my
Happy birthday,
close out.
He
coach.
has availability. Yeah.
Thank you,
Happy
thank you,
birthday, coach.
thank you.
Yep.
Thank you
Happy
guys.
belated birthday,
42,
coach.
42. This is my Jackie Robinson year, my James Worthy year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I'm
you
in
already
my
know what it
Reggie
is.
Jackson, right? Reggie Jackson, 44.
Reggie
44.
Jackson year is like but we all know Mr. October is Giancarlo Stanton. Anyway, let me go. If you see the link, if you see the link, share the link. God is good all the
All
All
time.
the
the time.
time.
Make sure
All
you drink
the
your
time.
water, and of course, put them dubs up.
Mhm.
Wu Tang is for the children, and I got in before my phone died. See you next week. All right, bye.
I went.
Put that boy on fast forward.
I mean, but
My man was
Chris,
flying.
we could leave it at this.
He was at
But
one
like,
percent.
was it really
He was at
was it really a
1%.
3 hour production and like only 40 minutes of basketball?
Yeah, it was. It was that bad.
33 minutes of basketball.
It was.
33.
We
33
had
minutes.
we had 3 basketball games and a bunch of musical, guests. We had obviously the Kevin Hart joint. We had Shaq, and it was just a bunch of hoopla for nothing, man. So
Dude,
I
and
mean,
I know
again,
you watched it. I know you
and
watched
then,
it,
Between
and
every
like
basket, Kevin Hart interviewed somebody's crotch.
I
right.
seen the highlights, and I looked at the box scores, and it was like, dude, you literally saw guys playing 7 minutes because they was only playing till 40,
Mhm.
and guys were
Yes.
playing like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Dude, that's not.
Yes.
That's. I guess they didn't factor in that this is not going to be enough time to fill this time slot.
Steph Curry
No, they
won
didn't.
MVP. Jason Tatum outplayed him, outscored him.
Yep.
It was
MVP with
honestly,
what, 12 points.
he had 12 points in the All Star game, but the game was in his home building, so he got an MVP.
But
Even
when have you
though
seen an All Star game MVP score 12 points?
This past
when you go to
weekend.
40,
Yeah,
This
when
past
you go to
when
weekend.
40,
you had this format,
you
dude,
go to 40.
like
You go to 40 points.
you scored
You know
12
what I'm
points.
saying?
You're the
Honestly,
All
bro,
Star.
like I watched it, but I can't defend it. Like it
Dude,
was bad all the way around, but I'm hooked. So I'm gonna watch it next year, and hopefully it's better.
that's
With
like
that being
rushing
said,
for 5 yards and scoring a touchdown, and you the Super Bowl MVP.
my man Jerome Bettis had a stat line. He had 5 rushes for 3 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's different. That's different.
It's one of them things, man. It's one of them things. Like, make it make sense. But with that being said, I want to get everybody out of here. Chandler, you know what to do, man. Give me a plug and a close out. Shut it down, big homie.
Yep. LeBron, you the reason everything bad in the world is happening.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
I
Okay.
Right.
record that. That's gonna
I
be my
can't.
ringtone
I
for
gotta.
Chandler.
I can't get a
Everything bad
$5
in the
foot long
NBA.
no more because of LeBron. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Everything bad in the
I
NBA.
can't get the $5 3-piece at Popeyes because of LeBron. I'm just saying.
That's right. Yep,
No,
your
but
biggie bag went from $5 to $6 because of LeBron
there you
stinking
go.
ass.
See?
That's right.
You
Oh,
can't get that Bluetooth fulfilled because of LeBron.
You know what?
I hate you.
You know why? Because he drank all the blue chew for himself, trying to fix that
Wow.
crossfire. Get his hands.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Can't have relations because of you, LeBron. Oh my God.
He holding all the man pieces hostage. No more man pieces for people.
Oh, my
You
God.
know what?
Wow.
Listen, the weather's going to be changing. Everybody stay safe. We have a lot going on with veterans right now. A lot. Keep fighting.
Yeah.
Keep fighting. Keep putting your papers in. Keep putting your claims in. Don't allow a moron to keep you from getting what you have earned.
Yes, sir.
22 veterans commit suicide a day. We have services that we've earned. They're called entitlements because we're entitled to them. Utilize the services. Don't allow a clown to keep you from getting your services. 988 option 1 for veterans, 988 for everybody. You want to talk to somebody, you're going through something, because we're all going through a lot right now. Pick up the phone. And as Steve says, somebody's going to miss you. Somebody loves you. And just say yes to life. Y'all have fun tonight. LeBron James, damn it, I need some eggs.
I love this guy so freaking much. CK, man. I can't wait to get down to kick with that dude, man. Hopefully next week I'll be down in Richmond with that man eating some ramen and enjoying the good Lord handiwork. Larry, talk to you, my guy, man. Give me a plug of the color. Shut it down, big homie.
Oh man, love that man CK, bro. Y'all just don't know, man. Me and that boy, we've been having some group therapy sessions over here, man. Hey, ever since he said, "Oh, wait a minute, Larry, I was behind. I don't know what I be tripping for. Let me call him up." I was like, "Yeah, bro, call me up, man." Me and CK, we've been having some real good conversations, man. I'm gonna just say this, when Steve invited me on, I said, you know what, this is something I wanted to do. Man, it's been a pleasure, bro. Let's keep this momentum going. I didn't realize we had been doing this for a whole year, man. They when you're doing something you love, man, you don't look at it as a job and you don't realize how much time go by. This probably be a little outlet, people that's going through stuff. And we do this for fun. We do this for fun. Like people think that we get on here. This is how we actually act off the air. If anybody's watching, we get in each other's ass. We crack jokes on each other. We literally do this stuff off the air. If anybody ever had a chance to look into our chat messages, they would be like, these guys are complete idiots, man. These guys literally they like talk shit to each other like they brothers, and you would swear up and down. But this is just it's the chemistry, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just say let's keep it going. And if the NBA do go to USA versus the world better have that dude that dunked on LeBron on their team. You saw whatever he need to be a mandatory vote in. The guy that dunked on LeBron, I can't remember his name. It's something with a Y.
Vasily. He plays with 76ers.
Yes, he should be an automatic all-star because he dunked on LeBron in the Olympics. Get that dude in, man. And I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. Whatever. Hey, look, I'm wrapping it up. But serious, let's go ahead and let's get this launch pad back up. Let's get the launch pad running.
Yes, sir.
All right, yo, I'm out.
Hi, big dog. Appreciate you. Villain, man, you got a show popping off tomorrow, man. Talk to the people about it.
Yeah, halfway point. It's Orange and Blue Skies, baby. We're doing our Knicks show, recapping the first half, getting into the second half as we make our playoff push. So I'm gonna be doing that show 8:30 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time with myself, Anthony, and my main man Joe T. So we had a lot of fun doing the preview for the season. So we definitely wanted to get back on and do something for the halfway point. So you'll see me there, and then you won't see me for a little bit. Going to have some surgery. Probably won't be able to talk very well, so I'll be out of commission. But I'll definitely be popping through and checking on everybody and making sure everything's good. But I gotta take care of myself, rest up, and get healthy. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have fun, and I'll definitely be talking to everybody and checking on you. But listen, we doing a lot of fun things. Our social media is popping off. We got a lot of fun shows. Sirius has got his show tomorrow, talking some WWE. I'll let you get into that, but we have fun doing WWE shows. Everybody's feeling that content. Hey, listen, if we may argue, it sounds like we hate each other, but we just love each other. You can argue with your family. That's what it is. So, especially when it comes to LeBron, because every TV that's overpriced is because of LeBron.
It's LeBron's fault.
The price of eggs is up because of LeBron. It's cold outside because of LeBron wouldn't want to do the dunk contest. That's why it's cold outside. It's a vortex, a winter vortex, because LeBron thinking ass didn't want to do the dunk contest. So now I'm just playing. I love y'all, man. I'll be in touch, man. Pray
yes,
for
sir. Yes, sir, man. Prayers up to my man, Villain, man. I can't wait for him to get back healthy. Check out his show tomorrow right here on the Executives View podcast and the network. His Orange and Blue Skies show with his Knicks friends, and that I'm actually going to be guest starring over on the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast, talking with my man Aaron, my man Justin, talking everything WWE, getting ready for the Elimination Chamber. That's coming up here in a couple weeks. So looking forward to partnering with them and doing that show, man. As everybody alluded to, we're doing big things, man, and I can't wait to see what the rest of this year unfolds, man. It's crazy that we've been at this for a year. Time flies when you're having fun, and I'm having a great time bringing you guys this content. With that being said, take care of your loved ones, be safe, and I always say this, man, God is good, even though sometimes people are not. With that being said, God bless. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.